Yeah. Hi.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
Yeah, check. Okay, good afternoon and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the day 3 of the PMGT Boys versus Girls Cup. And here we are again, beginning with the qualifiers for the Group A of the boys squads. And I have my co-caster here with me, Jaren. How are you, Jaren?
Hi, Aadhith. I am good. Welcome back, guys, to PMGT Boys vs. Girls. Today is the day third, and the first day of the boys battling. As you can see in the description, it is the battle of boys, guys. So we have a lot of teams from 4 countries in total. Let's have a look at the team, guys. We have in slot number 5 Arena51. We have Rusted Skulls in slot 6. We have Red in 7, and then we have A4 Esports in slot 8, guys. Gamer Star Nightmares, we have Team Clutch, and we have Team TNT from India. We have Courageous Destroyer from Indonesia. We have TRONS V3. We have BRTOS Team Terminator. We have BRTOS Team ALIGATOR. We have M45 Turbate THANOS. We have NXL BRAFE. We have ELVO. SUMSEL, Dark Genius, we have Team Royal One Night, Love to Kill, and lastly we have AATANKAKARI from Nepal, guys. Let's have a look at the map. As we can see, the plane is going from the middle of Kamensky and Lipovka and to Primorsk.
I think
We
this
can.
is a very good flight path because if I'm looking at the teams right now, I have team Royals TR
Mm-hmm,
start number 21 already in Stalber, and
mm-hmm.
it's like all of the teams can go to their preferred zones, military base, Yasnaya, Polyana, Georgia Paul, hospital, everything is in range.
And most importantly, we can see Team 11 in Pochinki. But Team 18, I guess, wanted to go to Pochinki, but they are kind of falling back, aren't they? Oh,
Yeah, there is only
we
one
just
member
have
from
one
team
member of
18.
Team 18, guys. Right.
There was a slight discrepancy, with the Indonesian teams not receiving the
Mm-hmm.
slot details today. We are
Oh,
really sorry for that, but we will be, coming back with all the teams in the next qualifiers, hopefully.
yes,
If we
guys.
look at the teams and where they have landed, we have Team 21 TR in the northern area of Stalber. We have Team
Mm-hmm.
12,
In
and we
Severny,
also
guys.
we have Team BAAZ in 70. We have two teams in 70.
Right.
We have Team 24, Aadhith in Rozok. We have Team 10, Force in school and the apartments. We have Team 22, OK. In the smaller compounds between school and Pochinki, we have
Mm-hmm.
Team 11, Brash. In Pochinki, we have Team 18 on the
Guys,
double
let's
roundhouse
have
near
a look
Pochinki.
at AR51 Arena 51. We can see already one member of Arena 51 is knocked down by Team CG. Let's
And
go to
there is a
Team 13.
Team 13 is trying
Team
to get
13?
the shot,
Yeah.
and yeah, Team 13 CG.
Mm-hmm.
I think the zone is actually quite totally to the southern side, entirely covering the military base area. So most of
I
the
believe
teams,
we can see like at least two bridge camps in both the bridges,
yeah,
right?
because if I'm looking at the team number 6 RS, which is Rusted Skull, they are already in Milita. yeah, if they are done, if they have, if they are finishing their looting very soon, then they can obviously
Mm-hmm.
go and camp the first bridge, the Novo Rapnaya, the side, the bridge on the side of the Novo Rapnaya,
Right.
and team A4, because they are also near farm. If they also finish looting, they can also put up a bridge camp on the western bridge of the
Mm-hmm.
Sosnovka Island.
Mm-hmm.
And the problem with the bridge camp is that you can get a lot of kills on the bridges over there.
Right. Like mostly squad vibes, guys.
And we have team number 12 and team BAAZ very close to each other. They are on the northernmost part of the map. They will have to do a very long rotation to reach back into the circle. If I'm looking at it, I think Team BAAZ can be the first team who is going to engage in a full team fight. We have
Mm-hmm.
already seen one kill from Team 13, but we
Mm-hmm.
have not seen a fully fledged. That was a gunfight. But Team BAAZ can go into a fully fledged fight over here. Because if I'm looking, one of the members of Team 12 is already badly damaged,
Oh,
and
oh,
one
oh,
member from
and
Team TF down.
TNT is knocked down, guys, by Bass. And I can also see Bass Pikachu is kind of damaged. So
At the
let's see
same time,
how intense it can get, guys.
and one member of Team TNT has already been finished. The kill is being
Mm-hmm.
confirmed by BAAZ, and PPs is also healing up, and we have shots fired from all sides. We have
Mm-hmm.
Bazooz, who's also a bit injured. TNT Joker is also trying to get some shots on BAAZ, but
Mm-hmm.
I think it worked. He couldn't knock the player, but the damage was done. If you look
Damage
at
was
two
done,
players,
right, guys?
if you look at the teams
TNT
who are on the
Zelfie.
southeastern, yeah, if I look at
Right.
this, the eastern side, the teams are on the eastern side of 70. TNT, the
Are
two
they
members of
falling
TNT,
back, guys? Team number 12, are they falling back?
I
Yes, yes,
think,
yes.
uh, I
Why are
think
they
they are
like?
falling
Mm-hmm.
because they think that it would be better for
They
them to,
already
get
lost
back.
one of their members, guys.
And yeah, we have,
Yes. Oh,
and
he has a car, so I think he
only
can fall back
Only
easily.
TNT Joker is a one lone member standing in 7. He has a vehicle, then
Mm-hmm.
he will be taking the vehicle and he will be trying to get out of there as soon as possible. Because if
And let's have a look at the bridge. We can see team number 8 and team number 22. Okay.
and we have at the same time we have Team Atankakari and Team 10 taking a fight right now. Two members of Atankakari are already down. One member is finished, the other member is knocked down. What can we see over here? I think that this fight is going to be interesting because Team 10 is already
Mm-hmm.
holding Rozok, and
Mm-hmm.
Team 24 just entered Rozok and they no entered school and they are getting a fight. I'm really sorry.
Right.
Three members and another member of Team
Another member. Oh,
Atankakari
oh,
is knocked
oh,
by
guys. The
force, and
last
the
member
member is going to
and
be
one.
finished. And
Yes, and the
yes,
whole team gets wiped out, guys. What a
and
gameplay by Team GSN, guys.
uh,
And let's go to another fight. We can see a fight from team number 22. From team OK, one member from OK is knocked down already.
I think Team Force has already beginning on a strong side because they
Mm-hmm.
already have picked up 4 kills
Mm-hmm.
with a full squad wipe, and I think it will be a quite a number of cluster that is going to happen. And we have Team 14 who landed
Mm-hmm.
in
Oh,
and that was a
let's
great nade
yes, guys.
from Team OK.
On the other hand, Team 8 also joins, guys. Let's see what happens between these three teams and who is the one surviving at the very end.
I think Team 22 and Team
Mm-hmm.
14 are in a fight, and at the same time,
And
there
the
was
last
one,
member of Team 22 is remaining, guys.
but in the same thing, there was
Mm-hmm.
one nade from one of the members of Team
Mm-hmm.
OK that kind of took out a player like in its entirety, and we have 2 kills picked up by Team TRONS,
Mm-hmm.
means team number 14. Wow. And now we have team 14 holding the higher ridge.
Right,
And
and we can see team number 17 and 21 kind of close to each other. We can see team number 22 and 14. They might engage in a fight. We can see team number 6 near the bridge near Novo, and team 22, 21, sorry, is heading towards the bridge.
I think right now team Rusted Skull, I think they are planning for a
Mm-hmm.
bridge camp, but they are not totally into the bridge camp. I think they are a bit confused. Should we
Yes.
camp or should we not? I think that should not happen. If you are
I
either
think
you
they do not really go into the bridge for bridge come. Okay. So the spectator is having a higher ping, so I'm really sorry for that. Hopefully it gets fixed very soon.
the room glitches that happen in the PUBG Mobile game players in the
Mm-hmm.
vicinity, the ping just spikes up to a totally different level, and it's not that we can help it, but I think it will be fixed very soon enough. At the same time, we already have team TR, but team RS is still
Oh.
holding that compound near the bridge. And if you look at Team TR, they did a
Mm-hmm.
very good job of
By
evading all of that shots.
right.
They just took that, the lower slant dip.
Mm-hmm.
They took full advantage of the dip and they just travel. And we have Team Laggy OP
Laggy
from
OP,
Team TR.
yes.
Oh,
Oh my
Laggy
god,
OP is
and
knocked down.
Laggy is knocked down, guys. There is no way. I don't think he can survive, and he gets finished by RS Reaper.
I
Oh,
think
oh,
that he should
oh.
have, he should have gone with his teammates. He was lagging far behind,
Mm-hmm.
just like his name, but
Right.
it's all right. Now we have two teams on the two sides of the bridge. We have team number R6RS on
Mm-hmm.
the main island side of the bridge, and we have team TR on the other side of the bridge.
Right, guys.
So this is going to be like a filter. Whatever passes through the
Mm-hmm.
first, and we have two teams are drifting very far apart. We have team 17 and team 10. They are trying to take the shots, and at the same time there are shots fired from team 6 onto team 10. And the red zone is also doing its work. If the red zone gets a knock, then it will be bad luck for any of the teams, because if you are looking at the first 5 seasons of the game, the
Mm-hmm.
red zone wasn't much strong. People were
Mm-hmm.
okay, no, you can go and reach in the red zone no matter what. But now, if the red zone is there is GS and Tom OP
Oh.
just surviving on 1 HP. Oh my goodness. But I think they are going to run into trouble as soon as they cross the bridge, because we have Team TR waiting over there. Will Team TR take the kill? This is a one shot. Come on, take the shot.
I don't
And
think
no,
they. No, 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 no,
Team
no.
Force
They're
kind of
like.
escapes.
Mm-hmm.
And the zone is
And
building towards military base. Now we have a lot of teams. Team 16, one member already crossing the bridge. The rest of the members of Team
right.
RS are on the bridge. And
Oh, and Team 16 BRTOS boy is getting hit, and he is knocked down, guys, by TRS from Team 21, guys.
and
Oh,
Team 21.
and
At the same time, we have Team 5 and Team 14. Team 5 has already, camped on the
mm-hmm,
bridge. While the Team
mm-hmm.
14 has already camped on the bridge. Team Tron and Team AR15, Arena51 is trying to get into the zone. It is going to be quite hard, because on both of the bridges,
Mm-hmm.
there are fights going on. At the same time, we have a very nice cheeky move, and there is a vehicle coming in. Team Brash
Oh,
getting
and
through, and one member of Team Brash
area
is knocked down.
knocked down by
A few more shots will do the job. At the same time, we
Let's
have
have a
Tron.
look at team number 5, guys. Arena 51.
And this is, and at the same time we have Tron knocking out another member
Mm-hmm.
from another team. We have
Oh, oh,
Team
oh.
T. And then like team number 11 Brash has a one knocked in between them. And Rocky surviving on literally 1 SP, a magic pixel. And we have Team Brash losing another member to Team 14. Can the survive be possible and can them push? I don't know, but Team Tron, confirming the
And
kill.
yes, guys.
That was a bad spray, but it'll again take out the same member. We have 14 RZRSC2 pushing it, and there are the nades going in,
Oh, oh, oh.
and
And
that was a
Brash
brilliant
gets
cover
wiped out,
fire from
guys.
Team 14's KR, and it comes into fully use now. Two teams have 4 kills,
Mm-hmm.
but
And I can see team number 14 having 9 kills in total.
yeah, and they have one squad wipe and other 2 kills picked up by a
Right.
third party. But this is going to be
Mm-hmm.
very intense over here because
Mm-hmm.
both the bridges are now held. Team 14 is holding the western bridge, and Team TR is holding the eastern bridge.
Right, guys.
And right now, they have already done a very good rotation and reached the southern part of the zone, which is Team 10 Force, who crossed the bridge and did a wide rotation and came back to below the military base. We have one member of NXL holding a compound to his own, and we have TNT knocked
Mm-hmm.
down in a fight between AR51, and AR51 is finishing that kill. A kill is being confirmed. We have a Joker running to his vehicle. Will AR51. Eh, and there's a spray coming in from AR51's Labib, but it is not a good spray. It did not connect well.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that Joker survives to live another day.
And look at this, guys. In Fairy Pier, from Fairy Pier, there are two teams. Team number 6 and then team number 13 is trying to cross their paths through the water. They don't want to take any risk. Where the bridge is totally right now, like vacant.
And again, now we have another team coming towards the bridge. Team Arena 51
Mm-hmm.
is going to cross the bridge, the eastern bridge, and Team TR is waiting on the other side. At the
Mm-hmm.
same time, I think Team BAAZ will also cross the western bridge. So there are chances for 2 fights happening at the same time. Let's have a look at this.
Let's
And there
have
is
a
a vehicle coming, and there is a spray. And he barely survives, and again 1 HP. Come
Oh
on.
my goodness, look at his HP, guys. Team number 5, Arena Labib. Oh my goodness.
And Labib has dropped and is trying to heal. And there comes the next vehicle, and
But
there is again him. And there is one member of Team AR51 knocked down.
oh,
Uh,
and AR51 also knocks one member of TR, team number 21,
I think
guys.
Labib is a member of Team
Mm-hmm.
TR, and one member is already finished. Laggy OP was finished by
Mm-hmm.
team number 6, and now we have IS Emotion, who is knocked down by the another member of
Mm-hmm.
Team AR51. We are really sorry, ladies and gentlemen, for the higher ping. I know, that the choppy gameplay on our stream right now, but we cannot help it right now. It is because of the game rules, ladies,
Oh, and AR51, the knock
and the
member,
revive
gets
has
finished.
happened,
Mm-hmm.
and they are looking out for Labib right now. And there is another vehicle coming up. There's another right now. We have coming up. And really lucky. He has survived three tight situations today. And team number 17 has already crossed the bridge through across the to the zone right through the water. And look at this. Now we
Mm-hmm.
have three teams who have to rotate into the zone because the zone is built totally on the western side.
Mm-hmm.
And
That
if
is
I remember,
team.
I think if I remember, this zone was is very exactly similar to the zone that was built in the finals of the Asia Cup 2020 season 1. And again, we have one member riding off. We have AR51 Silabib, and we have TR Acid right on his tail, chasing him. But it's a bike versus a jeep, and I thought US is obviously slower. At the same time, we have two teams going on around here. We have AR51's two members standing. We have Team TR, three men standing. We have Team TNT, four members are alive. No, two members are
Mm-hmm.
alive.
Two
TNT Black
members, right?
and TNT Joker.
We
And
have two members
Team Tron.
from. Mhm.
And if Team Tron is already on the bridge, one member XZY is already on the bridge. And if you look at his eastern side, we have team number 7 standing with small compounds near the bridge.
Mhm.
Look at this. Team
We
14
can
are
also
actually,
see team number 9 also taking the risk of not crossing the bridge and taking the water path, guys.
and I
Will
think it is
that be a
a
good
bit,
idea?
I think it can be a good idea because they don't have the
Yes.
zone pushing them right now.
Mm-hmm.
And at the same time, the two teams who try to cross the bridge, team number 6 and team number 13, they are already safely in the
So
area.
most of the oh
And we
and
have team NXL's one member trying to pick up kills for his name. He's already in the 12th position. Can he do it?
and TNT. Let's have a look at team TNT, guys. One
I
of
think
the
he
member is just remaining from
I think
team TNT.
he is actually trying a very good job of coming trying to peek up on the members. I think he doesn't need to do that right. And Russet Skull are in a very bad position right now.
Oh, and TNT it gets wiped out.
And there goes team 70. We have team AR51. We have team Tron. We have team BAAZ. We have team CGX. We have team Rusted Skull. We have team NXL. We have team Force. We have team Royal. Team BRTOS, if I'm not wrong. And we have team one member of team 22 OK. One member from
And
TR.
okay knocks down another member of team number 21, guys.
Time we have an Rever finish of
Mm-hmm.
Team Rusted Skull can be a good one because
Oh,
he has not wrong. One kill was to the
one kill.
water.
Mm-hmm.
I think that he can right now because the other member is stuck over there. Either he will die or he will be killed by an XL Rever.
So
Actually,
shifted, right? Zone
zone is
is now
shifted
centraling the bridge area.
right now. There is only and we have
Right.
team Tron close to each other, almost near the new airdrop.
On the other side. BAAZ is taking a fight with Team CG, guys, and Area 51 Labib gets knocked down by. And Area Honeybee survives with just a very small amount of HP, and Area Honeybee knocks down MBT Pro, and but Arena 51 gets wiped out, guys, by
At the same
MBT.
time, the knocks that were done by Labi is the player from team
Might get
AR51,
taken by team number 14.
and they obviously will be taken by team number
Yes,
14
guys.
because they are having a lot of kills right now, and there is one
Mm,
member standing from team MBT. He is trying to get smokes to his advantage, but there are four members of team Tron standing right in front of him, three members of team Tron if I'm not
Team
wrong.
Tron is going pretty far, like pretty good, guys. They are having 8 kills, and 4 members are standing still with full HP.
And if I'm looking at
We
this
can
right
say
now,
RS Reaper, uh, Reaper getting knocked by the Pleasant. Is it so?
same time we have another fight taking place. BAAZ taking out one
Oh,
member of Team BRTOS. At the same time, we have Team Tron taking shots at Team TR. I don't know which
mm-hmm.
team is going to come out on top. And there is BAAZ Pikachu, who is knocked down by
No.
NXL Rivere. And NXL Rivere is actually doing quite good. NXL Rivere is trying to get a kills here and there. A very nice cover build up by KY from Team Tron.
Mm-hmm.
And Bazius dies to the zone, and we have
And
NXL.
let's have a look at team number 10, right?
Yeah, they
They
are
are
the team number
hitting
10.
on. Mm-hmm.
We have team number 14, we have team number A21, we have team number 16 still standing. We have 8 teams still standing in the competition right now, but I'm not sure which team is going to come out on top right over here.
We so far we can see team number 10 doing good.
And also
We
we have members from team OK picking up knocks here and there. Team T, there are nades
T
flying from Ton
oh,
XZS. Look at this. This is a red zone. They are just popping nades in every inch of the area.
mm-hmm.
And there are shots fired from the teams which are very close to them. Now we have 4 members of Team Tron standing. One member of team, and there is a run over kill from RZRSC TV of Team Tron. Now Team Tron already has 10 kills to their name.
And team Force knocks down Baz Raka, guys.
And there is a first aid being popped in. Can this be in time? I know this is the 5th zone. The damage is very high. I think
Yes,
the revive should not go in here because it's
I
going to be very
don't
hard
think
for
so,
you.
guys.
Is this going to
Can
work out? Is this going to work out? Is this
and
going to
knock
work
down
out?
again.
No.
I don't think the other member should wait for Baz Shyly. He should also
He
go.
should now rightly run to the zone. I think the revive is not the best option.
It's not possible, guys. Oh, and the team.
Is Bas Shiny going for a heal battle? Oh my god, that
Hope
is
so.
a very nice thing to watch for because she
But
only has
she
one
only
more
has
first aid.
one first aid, guys.
And that's the
But
last
she
first
can
aid
still
being popped
secure
in.
the third position.
And she is trying to her
Yes,
best
she's
to get in there,
trying
but
to
she will
do
fall
it.
to the zone right now because
Nah,
she doesn't have any more heals.
and
And
she
now we
dies
have
in the third position, guys. We just have two teams left, and both of them are having 4 members. So it's a 4v5, 4v4 fight between these two teams, guys. And both the teams have quite a number of kills under their team.
I
We
think
can
Team
see
Force.
team 10 having 7 kills in total. We have team 14 having in total 11 kills. This is insane, guys.
I think we have Team Force prioritizing the zone. They are
Mm-hmm.
making a good use of their vehicles as their cover because I think they all have four vehicles and this is going to come in very good use for them.
Yes, and I think team number 14 should go inside the zone and take their position as well.
I think right now I'm not sure. There is an exchange of ammo right there. Force
Mm-hmm.
Mysterio, Force Vortex, Force Boogeyman, and there are the shots coming in to KRILY. I think that they are pinned
Oh.
down right now because if they don't,
And Iron Zozo is getting shots and is he getting knocked down, guys? No, no, no. He survives in 180.
but he will if he doesn't heal right in time, he is going to
Right.
knock fall to the
We
zone. No,
can see Team GSN Tom OP is knocked down from Team 10, guys.
no, there are smokes flying in at that position, so whether a revive is
Mm-hmm.
possible right now.
Possible. And Force Mysterio is getting hit.
And
And two members of Team number 10 gets knocked down.
and we have two
Wow.
members
What a
in team now. At the
gameplay,
same
guys.
time, we have one member.
From Team number.
Oh, that spray from the M416 of KRILY is very nice. At the same time, we have two members closing in, and I think they are trying for a vehicle
And
burst down.
oh, and Tron, another member from Tron gets knocked down, guys. It's a 2v2 fight right now if they can't do the revive at this time.
I think they are trying to keep the team pinned down over there, but this is not that much possible. Now we have KRILY trying. Oh, that was a bad decision from Force Mysterio, but that was a very nice game time from Boogeyman. No, Tom OP. Tom OP did a very nice cover fire, and Tom OP can still see this player, I guess. But the smoke will block the vision, and there was a headshot from the AWM. Wow! Now we have now we again have a 1v2 fight, and at the same time,
And who is going to take the chicken? And Force Mysterio knocks down KRILY.
and
What a gameplay by Force Mysterio.
there was Team Tron
And
coming with the
wow.
that was
What
a
a gameplay
really
by Team Tron, guys. They literally have 12 and 15 kills with a chicken dinner. Can you guys believe it?
I
This is
think
insane.
now Tron will be leading the leaderboard
Mm-hmm.
for I think they are playing India if I'm not wrong, but I'll have to get it checked once because whatever team they're playing for, this was an insane gameplay because they have
Mm-hmm.
15 kills right now,
And
and
then they have a chicken dinner.
yeah, which means obviously that is a huge boost to the number of points they are having, which means almost they'll be having 20, 35 points if I'm not wrong. But I'm not sure. At the
Yes.
same time, we have Team Force who put up a very good fight.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you look at the last minute, Mysterio from the team almost
Mm-hmm.
did a 1v3. He knocked out two members of that team Tron by himself, but the rest two members who were being
Yes.
revived in the background actually came up, peeked on him, and then got the knock. But you know, the most impressive moment
Mm-hmm.
was KRILY. He was running downhill, okay,
Mm-hmm.
into a
Yes.
smoke, and still he managed to get an AWM headshot on
Right.
Tom OP, if I'm not wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Tom OP.
Yes. So both
That
the teams were superb in total.
and that was a really good gameplay. And if you look at Team Force, their rotations were also quite nice because they crossed the bridge, they received enough shots from the bridge, so they knew that there is going to be a team on the bridge. And
Mm-hmm.
even though they survived the bridge camp, okay, they went and rotated far to the south side of the map, and then they came into the circle through the west side, which means they
Mm-hmm.
did a whole wide rotation, and they again came to fight with the team remaining at the bridge.
Right, guys.
And in the third position, we have Team BAAZ
Bars,
with
right.
4 kill.
That they were also pretty good. We have MBT in team number in the fourth position, 2 kills
That two
by
kills, I
Cab
think they were
by
from
himself.
AR-51.
Yes.
AR-51 and BRT were in a fight at that place, so this is mostly probably because of that. And if you look at BAAZ, in the end game, where
Mm-hmm.
BAAZ were already in the third position, and Shaili had the opportunity to go forward using the vehicle, but she stayed back,
Right.
stayed back
I
and went for the revive, which was not a good idea because she
but
used a lot of her heals while
Mhm.
trying to revive and while being
I think
healing
the
up just to
revive
stay
was a
alive.
very bad idea if she just went into the zone and she could at least taken
She could have at
two.
least picked up a few more kills, or she
Yes,
could have just
right,
lied
for the team.
somewhere on the corner of the map, until all the
Mm-hmm.
fight between the both teams are done, and then
Mm-hmm.
she can pop up and get a few kills and even try to
Mm-hmm.
get a chicken dinner.
Right, guys.
But unfortunately, that did not happen. So it is fine. I think
Yeah, it is.
Team Baz has another opportunity coming up for them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and we know that there have been a few problems with the ping issue in this game, so we'll be having
The
a
stream.
new streamer coming up for us in the next game, so that we will not have any issues disrupting our YouTube stream. We are sorry to our viewers for the same thing. And now we have team CGX on hashtag number 5. We have team OK
One.
in number 6. We have team TR in number 7. We have team BRTOS in number 8. We have team NXL, the one member who got into the room at
Yes,
team
it
at
was
hashtag
okay.
number 9th. And we
Right.
have team Rusted Skull at number
Mm-hmm.
10.
Mm-hmm.
See, the team TR, team Rusted Skull, team Tron were those three teams who actually did a bridge scam.
Right.
But the only team who actually got something back, like, who could use the bridge scam to their advantage was Team Tron.
Mm-hmm.
Because all the other teams just have two, one or two kills, or maybe three kills to the max,
Mm-hmm.
because our Rusted Skull only has one kill and Team TR has two kills. But at the same time, if you look at Tron, they picked up a lot of kills from the bridge camp. I think they at least
Right.
have got like 4 kills from the bridge camp itself.
$4 or $5. Yes, guys.
That is how you use the bridge camp to your advantage. Unless you know how to what you say, utilize the covers of the bridge and how to camp on the bridge, like to get some kills, you should not try to do that. But because in that position it will turn bad for you, like how it turned out for RS. And
Absolutely.
then we have team AR51 in number 11. They did a very good job. Labib actually picked up a kill for themselves, and Labib also did 2 knocks, but those 2 knocks were capitalized by Team Tron. But that's also fine. At the same time, we have Team TNT in hashtag number 12th position. We have Team Brash in number 13. We have Team A4 Esports in number 14. And we have the AATANKAKARI in number 15. I think it was quite a good
Nice
game.
gameplay by the boys and taking second dinner.
I think it was quite a good game, even though a
Mm-hmm.
few
For sure.
teams could not get any kills. And I think the gameplay will be going on smoothly. Even the
Mm-hmm.
next game will be as aggressive as this game. And if teams, we'll have to watch out which of the teams are going to come up. Is
Mm-hmm.
any of the top three teams again going to
Take.
get a chicken dinner, like Team
Yes.
Force, Team Baz, or Team Tron, or
Mm-hmm.
any other team from bottom of the list, like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
Mm-hmm.
going to come up and get a chicken dinner?
Yes, guys. So for the next match, stay tuned. There will be a new stream coming up. So don't forget to join that stream and subscribe to this channel. Drop a like and share this video, guys. Till then, have a good time. We'll be back very soon. I am Zarin, and my friend Adit is here with me today.
Check. Clear, Arka?
Yeah,
Clear?
here.
Okay.
Okay. Welcome back, guys, to PMGT Boys versus Girls. This is the Qualifiers Day 3 and the Battle of Boys. This is our second match of Group A, and I am Zareen here with you guys and with my friend Adit with me. Hi, Adit.
Hi, how are you, ladies and gentlemen? We are back with the second qualifiers for Group A, and as you've seen in the last match, Group A was quite intense. But if I look at teams, Team Tron, Team Force, Team BAAZ, all have been very good performers.
Mm-hmm.
Now we have to look at the Sanok match is obviously going to be more aggressive, more
For
third
sure.
parties happening, more kills happening here and there, kills being stolen, things going on, here and there. But at the same time, we'll have to look forward to who is going to come out on top. Is it going to be one of the top three teams, or is it going to be a new team from the bottom of the table?
Mm-hmm.
And if we
As
look at
we
this
can
right now,
see, we can see the map which is going just above the boot camp, guys. So let's see if any team is going to boot camp. No, 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 no one took their drop location in boot camp, guys.
if we look at the teams who have already dropped, we have Team 21, Team Royal in Cabo, we have Team
Mm-hmm.
A4 Esports in Camp Bravo, we have
Mm-hmm.
Team 19, and we have Team A15, which is BRTOS, and we also have another team right in Paradise Resort.
Right, guys, and
But the only problem is only one member of BRTOS is there, BRTOS boy.
mm-hmm.
Other team ELVO, all four members are there. And at the same time, if you look at other teams, we have team number 12 TNT. In Hatinha
Mm-hmm.
we have team
Team number
MBT
17.
looting the smaller compounds of that Camp Alpha Island. Then we have team AR51
Mm-hmm.
on the southern side of Camp Alpha Island, and we have Team 14, Team Tron, the last match chicken dinners in Camp Alpha. And if you're looking at Painan, we have Team Rusted Skull and we have Team Force in Painan. And
Right.
at the same time, we have Team Dark to the southern side of Painan in the smaller compound. We have Team 22. Okay. In Nakam, we have Team BAAZ, Rulers in Sakhme.
Right,
And
guys.
we have Team 13 CGX in Cave. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
that is also really nice because in a competitive, a lot of teams don't take up Cave as a drop location, but it's good to see some team in Cave.
Yes, as well. Team 13 kind of split it up in two.
And at the
So,
same time, we have Team 19 ELVO Q taking shot on BRTOS Boy. BRTOS Boy has healed up, and ELVO Q is rushing on BRTOS Boy. Can this be a good rush or a bad rush? Yeah, BRTOS Boy taking a lot of damage, and yes,
oh,
ELVO hands takes out
knocks
BRTOS
down
Boy.
Virtus Boy, guys. This is the very first fight of this match. And Virtus Boy is wiped out in hashtag number 15.
To Nasdaq number 14 because we only have 14
Oh,
teams
yeah.
standing at the same
Mm-hmm.
time, and the zone is actually
And let's have
favoring
a
the.
look at Team Red Skull knocks down. Uh,
I think team.
let's.
I think Team
Mm-hmm.
Russet Skulls is in Painan along with
Mm-hmm.
Team Force. One member of Team Force has already been our team, Tom OP. And at the
Mm-hmm.
same time, another member of Team Force, Boogeyman, is receiving a lot of damage.
Oh, and Reaper gets knocked down by Boogeyman, the
There is
last member
Boogeyman.
of.
There is a nice play going on by Boogeyman. There is a nade
Mm-hmm.
going in to that room. Will it land in the room? No, it is
Oh,
not.
guys, he
And we
did
have
not
Force
ultimately take
Mysterio
any
rushing into that compound.
damage.
I think Boogeyman should go for a cover right now. Force Mysterio versus RS Soap.
In the last match, we saw Force Mysterio like showing very good gameplay in the last match, guys. So let's see how this goes on with team number 6,
And there
RS.
is Force
Gets
Mysterio
wiped
taking
out
out RS Soap.
in hashtag number 13.
Oh, this is going to be a very intense gameplay. I can smell it right over here right now. And if I'm looking at it, we
And we
have.
can see a drop that just dropped in near Paradise Store, just near team number 19. Are they
And at the
taking
same
the
time,
drop?
we also have Team Dark taking shots on Team Force.
Mm-hmm.
Team Dark is holding the higher hill ridge, and Team Force holding the pine and compounds.
Yes.
And I think what would be a better option right now is if these teams could get into a nice option, like nice position. If even if two members go on a flank of Team Force, they can still take this fight. We will
And we
have.
can see Team Dark falling back. Yes.
I think that they have found out that the team in front of them is Team Force, and they don't want to take a fight with Team Force. Maybe we are not sure. What do we have in the airdrop number 2? We
We
have an
have
AUG, we have a 4X, and we have the whole level 3 set.
three here, guys.
I think there are two airdrops that are already in the game. One was a flare drop, and the flare drop, by a bad chance, fell on top of a roof. And there was MK14 and DBS and a ghillie suit and the whole level 3 set, but that cannot be used right now because it's on top of a roof. And Team TR can try to use some grenades and get it off the roof, but it is also a waste
But
of a
that
lot of
is also
grenades.
yes, guys.
And we have Team TR coming down to the Paradise Resort area. We have Team MBT on the one side of the bridge inside the zone. We have Team TNT trying to get into the zone through the bridge. We
Mm-hmm.
have Team Tron who is rotating from Camp Alpha to Ruins and inside to the zone. And we have Team AR51 near boot camp. We have Team Force who have exited uh, Painan and trying to get into the zone. We have Team Dark in the southernmost side of the map. Maybe they will also put a rotation to this
And
thing.
let's
And
have
we
a
have,
look at slot 22, guys. Team okay.
and at the same time we have one
And on
member
the
of
other
Team
hand,
OK.
TNT Joker knocks down M. Guys, let's take our camera to TNT.
And at the same time we have a fight between Team TNT and Team MBT going on, and there is shots fired from
And
MBT, but
another member of
MBT.
MBT gets knocked down by TNT. What a gameplay by TNT. We can also see one of the members from TNT is knocked down.
I think there is
But
I think there is only actually one more member from Team MBT who's
MBT,
standing, and that
guys.
member is trying to go for the revive, and the
Can
revive is actually
TNT
happening right
wipe
now.
out MBT? Guys, comment down your favorite team for today's match. Sanhok, Group A from the boys, guys. Can TNT wipe down MBT? Yes, yes, yes. And TNT just begins the shots,
I think
but
TNT can do it. There's a nade going in. There's a Molotov. Will it do some damage? I think no, it did not touch any of the players. At the same time, we have a nade being cooked by TNT Jelfie. And the
and
nade
TNT
does a
just
good amount of damage. There's a trade knock coming. There is one member, Dead Eye, waiting over there. Can Dead Eye get a completion mission? I'm not sure. And there's another member of
another
TNT
member
knocked
of
down.
TNT gets knocked
And
down
TNT
by.
wipes out Team
Oh,
MBT. There is
what
the
a
revive which
gameplay
is
by
possible for both of the
and
members.
OP in this comment section, guys.
And
So,
Team
total
TNT.
TNT is having the whole squad wipe out.
They are having 4 kills over there, and they will be
Yeah.
getting a good amount of loot. And if we look at team number 19 and team 21, they are also very close by, and I think they actually know that there's a team right in front of them. The shots are being fired. Team ELVO versus Team Royal. Can they get this fight into their advantage? Because we have Team ELVO holding the higher ground and we have Team TR holding the lower ground.
Mm-hmm.
And there are two members on the flank of Team ELVO. Team ELVO is doing a flank in a 2v2 split. One, two members are in front of them and two members are on a wide flank. We have ELVO hands going even wide
Oh, and
for a
Elbow
complete
knocks
wide
down
flank, and there is one
three
knock.
guys. Let's see if they can
And
wipe this squad as well.
I think Team Royal was one of the teams who were in the bottom half of the roster, because the first team was TRONS, second team was Force, and third team was BAAZ. And
Mm-hmm.
if Team Royal can turn this fight around into their
And
advantage,
on the other
maybe.
hand, guys, let's take our camera to
ஹாக்கர் மூணு
Arena
இருக்காங்க.
51
லெஃப்ட்ல இருந்தா இங்க
Club
அடிச்சான், எங்க இருந்து அடிச்சானே தெரியல.
again, knocking down another member of I
ஒரே ஒரு மிஸ்டீரியோ எங்க அடிச்சானே
Force
எனக்கு
or
தெரியல.
what?
ரப்பர் ரப்பர்.
Is it Force? Is it Force? Yes.
It was one
அரே
member of Force who was downed and finished by Team
ஃபர்ஸ்ட் பாய்.
AR51. Now it is a 4v3 fight for
டெம்படி.
Force. And we have AR51
நான் மேல
Honeybee
ஸ்கோப் போட்டு பாத்துட்டு இருக்கேன். அது
holding a
Mm-hmm.
கீழ இருந்து
nice
அடிப்பான்
cover,
நினைக்கிறேன்.
and taking on the enemy right now.
ரைட்ல டீ
Mm-hmm.
சீக்கிரம் மேல ஏறிக்கிறங்க போங்க. என்ன கேட்டா ரைட்ல சொல்லு.
And Elvo Hands has did a nice grenade in the fight between TR, but we are not supposed to take a camera right there because we have Force the last match, second place, trying to get back into the game.
கவர் கொடுங்க.
We
ஈஸியா
can
அடிக்கலாம்
see
மேல ஏறினா.
Force Mysterio taking quite a good amount of damage, and Team RG
ஃபுல்லா ரைட்ல
knocks
ஏறி
down
ரைட்ல
one
கர்லி
member
பார்
of Team TR, and TR knocks down one member of ELVO.
யாரா நீங்க எந்த
I
Guys,
think there are a
let's
lot
take
of
our
trade knocks
camera.
happening over there between
Yes.
Team TR and Team what do you
ELVO.
call and we have one member of Tron taking out another member of Team OK.
அப்பதான் முடியும்.
Team
இல்லனா மேல
TR
ஏறிட்டாங்க. லாக்
loses their two members in this fight, and we have one member Team TR Acid who's just healing up.
எங்கேயோ அடிக்கிறாயா நம்மால.
And AR51 again strikes another member of Team Force. Let's take our camera to AR51, guys. Let's take it.
Yeah,
We can
because
see
here
two
we have
members
Team
from AR Force. One is knocked down and the other is finished. Oh, and Lavi knocked down by Force, guys.
and we have two members of
Oh, the
AR51. Three
last
members of
member
AR51
of
is already knocked down.
AR51.
There is only one more member standing. Can he do a 1v2? We are not sure if he can do a 1v2, but it is going to be quite difficult for him to do a 1v2 at this moment right now, because we have Team 10 Force holding the higher area. Is he going for a revive?
Is he? Yes, I believe. Yes,
If
yes.
he is going for a revive, there is a heal coming up, and then there is going to be a flank from both the sides. And yes, Team AR51 is knocked down by Team Force.
Wiped out by Team Force. The whole team gets wiped out.
But now Team Force are at a disadvantage because they have already lost two of their members.
Yes, guys.
And there are still 9 teams alive and 27 players in the game, and Team Force is already down by 2 players. And if we look at Team Tron only has 1 kill, but their all 4 members are alive.
Right.
And at the same time, we have 4 members from Team ELVO, we have 4 members from Team A4 ESPORTS, who are
We
also
have
alive at the
4
same time.
members
We have
from
2 members.
BAAZ.
Yeah, BAAZ, I think BAAZ is also alive in a full 4 members, if
Yes,
I'm not
full
wrong.
squad. Yeah.
And they are having a BRDM to their advantage. Wow.
So far so good. We have 9 teams alive with 27 members in total. And the most number of kills is owned by, I believe, it's Force. Is it so?
I think Force has 16 kills. A4 and Team BAAZ in a fight over here. Slot
ரைட்ல
number
வருவாங்க
8
ரைட்ல ஸ்கோப்
and
போட்டு
slot
பாத்துக்க
number 9 are going
ரைட்
to
மேல ரைட் மேல பாய்
going through a fight to see who is going to come out on top. We have
நல்ல பாய்
9 teams alive. Will team number 9 go out
நீங்க
in the
ஸ்பாட்
9th
பண்ணிக்க
position? I'm
போன்
not
எங்க
sure,
வரும்னு
but
பாத்துறீங்க இது ரொம்ப பிட்
we'll have to wait and watch. We have a lot of teams who are fighting for qualification right over here to play the final rounds of the boy versus girls.
கவர்ல தான்
And it is going to be quite intense over here because 4 members of Team A4 Esports and 4
எனக்கு
members
மட்டுமா
of
இந்த
BAAZ
சோதனை வரணும்
rulers. There's and we have Team Force
Bye,
coming
bye,
in
bye.
from behind in
சீக்கிரம்
that
கிளம்புங்க
fight.
54 செகண்ட்
Team Force are
கிளம்பி
holding a lower compound, and I think Team Force will obviously try to third party some kills
அவ்வளவுதான்
because they already have 6 kills to their name. Last match they only had 7 kills if I'm not wrong,
ஓட முடியுமா
Yes.
and they will be trying to get some extra kills in this game because they know that every kill counts, every point is going to count when it comes to qualification, so they will be trying
For
their level
sure.
best also. And at the same time we have Team Tron who are on the east side south side of Paradise Resort. Now they will have to go into the zone, and while they are going into the zone they
They
have
will be
Team
clashing
ELVO.
at team number 9, team ELVO,
What's on
and they
fire?
might
Fatafa-
clash number 21.
And look,
But we can
ELVO,
see the only member
What?
here.
Stop.
ELVO is actually gatekeeping the zone to the western side. And if you're looking at Team BAAZ is going there in BRDM. We have Team Tron who are coming in a very specific formation going into the zone right now. We have one member in the front. We have every other 3 members following close behind.
Right.
எனக்கு முன்னாடி போயமானுக்கு முன்னாடி ஆமா ஆமா
And there are again shots fired. At the same time, we have Team BAAZ who has occupied the center of the zone, and we have another airdrop over here. What does the airdrop bring? The airdrop is already looted.
Yes, and we have
என்னையா பண்ற எனக்கும் அப்பப்ப அந்த மாதிரி தேவலை வருது
MK14 in the 5th airdrop, and there's a fight going on between, I believe, is it Team BAAZ and
மட்டும் போய் சேருங்க
His team BAAZ has already, took out a knock in a team, but I don't think they capitalized on it because I'm not sure. At the same time, we have 2 teams, CGX, who are behind and taking a fight with Force.
ரைட் கல்லல பாய் ரைட்ல இருக்கா ரைட்ல இருக்கா ஓடாத அடி விடுவோம் ரைட்லாம் அந்த கல்ல நீ திரும்பி பார்த்தல உடனே பார்க்கலாம் வரேன் நீ லெஃப்ட்ல ஏறி பார் லெஃப்ட்ல வரதுனா லெஃப்ட்ல ஏறி பாரு பாய் அவ பண்ணி பாரு
There are shots coming in from Tron, and one of the members of Team Tron has been taken down by Force, GS, and Boogeyman.
oh, and Arjun knocks down one member of Team.
There is Team Tron versus Team Force. The last match position 1 versus last match position 2, and Force Vortex gets third partied by Team A4, and RCR from Team Tron steals that kill. And
Tron XZY gets knocked down by
and there is one member more in 1 HP. They don't know where this player is at the right time. There are nades coming in, there are smokes coming in.
Look at this, Aadhith. Team number 10, GSM Boogeyman, is showing a huge gameplay because he himself is having 4 kills and the total team kills is 7 kills, and he is the last member playing in the team. So let's see if he can bring glory to the team now.
And there is another blunder by this team. Can they take out?
Guys.
And Team Tron has been wiped out. There has been a third party help from Team A4. We also have a help coming in from A4 Esports as well, but that did the job for GX and Boogeyman from Team Force.
Mm-hmm.
And at the same time, we have Team BAAZ who was taking a fight with Team ELVO.
Oh,
We right now we have three teams rushing into the
we
zone. We have Team
have a
Force
lot of things going on zone, guys. We
and
can see.
GX and Boogeyman surviving on 1 HP. If one more shot lands on him, it is
Oh,
going to be
can he
bye
survive?
bye.
And
And
Boogeyman
he
gets
falls
wiped
to
out,
the
guys.
zone.
அங்க
Oh
இருக்க
my
அங்க
god.
Goodness, Team Force.
லால் கொஞ்சம்
Absolutely
அடிச்சிருவான்டா
outstanding
அதனால
by
ஓடும் போது அடிச்சிருவான்
Boogeyman, guys.
பாய்ஸ் ஆப்
And I think that we will have a new winner
ஜீரோ
in this
டேமேஜ்
game because we
Mm-hmm.
only have the first top two teams
And
from
we
the
can.
game. And at the same time, we have Team ELVO taking a fight with the Team BAAZ.
Mm-hmm.
And Team A4 Esports are also trying to get in between that fight, but Team BAAZ and Team
We
CGX.
can see DD Flash from team A4 is knocked down, so we have two members from A4. Let's see, and
And
another
there's another
member
member
gets
knocked out
knocked
from
down
A4.
by and two members. The last member from A4 is remaining, guys. Can he do it, guys? What a gameplay! And TNT knocks down Elvo, one member of Elvo.
At the same time, there are two members coming up from behind, and
Mm-mm-mm.
CGX Bazoos
Mm-hmm.
did a very nice prank and
And
knocks one
A4
player.
gets knocked down again, guys.
And
I
at the
don't
same
think
time, does
A4,
he know that there is a
A4,
player right
A4.
on top of him? There is a player right on top of him, and he knows that there's a player, but he gets third partied by Team TNT. Will that kill be seen? Who will say that kill? I think Bash Pikachu can go for a revive over there, and it's going to be quite easy. But the smoke has to be popped in right now. The smoke has not been popped in, and she will be killed. And Bass Pikachu has also been taken down by NLX Vela. Can NLX Vela do another knock right now? I don't
And
know.
TNT knocks down another member of Elvo, guys. Wow. This is the beauty
And Team
of
Bass
the
has been
last
taken
zone,
down by
guys.
Team NLX.
Oh,
Oh, ho, ho,
oh
ho,
my goodness.
ho.
And Bass gets wiped out, guys. I can
And,
see Team A4 Laser is trying to kill battle. Is it so?
and
No, and
A4
A4
Laser.
gets
Now we have the
wiped
top
out,
three
guys.
teams in the game right now.
Mm-hmm.
We have NLX, we have Team TNT, and we have Team Team, I think
In
Team 19 is
total,
ELVO.
five members, guys. It's a 1v1. Can TNT get the chicken dinner this time?
We are not sure. We have Team TNT with 7 team kills. We have Team ELVO with 5 team kills, and we have NLX Vela with
Mm-hmm.
4 team kills and 3 kills coming from her side from the squad wise
And
uh,
RJ knocks on one member of TNT,
and
guys. And
TNT
TNT
soap steals
wipes
that
out
kill
RJ,
from
the final
NLX Vela.
member.
The
The
damage
final.
was done by NLX Vela, but the
Mm-hmm.
kill goes into the list or the pockets of TNT. Now we have 3 members of Team TNT. And nade into that stack will be quite devastating right now. And there goes one member of Team TNT.
Oh, it's a 1v1 right now, guys. Can
I
he do
think
a
she can take
one?
this. And
Oh
there is it.
my
And Alex
goodness.
Vela
Oh
clutches
my
the
goodness.
victory
Oh my
for
goodness.
Team CGX. Oh my god, 5 kills to her. That single player itself. Oh my god, this is insane. That was one
And
player
it
standing.
was, we could say TNT having three members, but that brought no advantage to them.
You know
Team
that
NLX was superb in this case, guys.
I think that one, that 1 versus 3 advantage for
Mm-hmm.
TNT was
Mm-hmm.
not big enough for NLX Vela because
Right,
look at
guys.
that. First, it also there was a bit of grudge factor because one of the kills of Vela, which is RJ
Mm-hmm.
Chaos, all the damage was done by what you call Vela, but the kill was taken by TNT.
Mm-hmm.
And at the same time, the next moment, this TNT should have coordinated an attack. they did not coordinate well between themselves. They were going to the left. It was it is a 1v3 situation. So you could have taken the whole advantage of it if two members rushed to the same spot from two different directions, which will cause a confusion for that single enemy where to shoot to, and then the other team can get an easy kill. But right now, what they did wrong was that Team TNT was rushing one by one, and Vela, with his insane gun skills, just took out two players easily, and the third player fell to the play zone.
Right.
I think that was a very good gameplay by Vela because they only had three
Absolutely.
members from the starting. They
Mm-hmm.
lost two members in the fight almost during the third zone, and
Right.
then at the
And
same time we had a
he was
single
the
player,
only member surviving,
and the
and
single member got them the chicken dinner. Wow, you should
doing
be
a
proud.
1v, guys.
And then we have Team TNT in hashtag number second position with 8 kills.
Mm-hmm.
A very good gameplay. Now right now we have a confusion regarding which team is going to qualify, because the first game was won by the top three teams were different, and in this game the top three teams are again different.
Yes, guys. So it will be, but I think, Force, I believe, from last second dinner is having a good advantage for qualifying because they also have 9 kills in total in match as well.
And then we have team ELVO coming in third position. We have team A4 Esports in fourth. Then we have team BAAZ, who are third position in the Erangel game, but right now they are in fifth. We have team Royal in
Mm-hmm.
hashtag number sixth with 1 kill. We have team Force, who was second place in last game, in the seventh
Oh yeah.
position in this game.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have Team Dark with 1 kill, who's in 8th position. Then we have the last match chicken dinners in hashtag number 9 in Sandhawk with 2 kills. See, this is the difference in Sandhawk. The gameplay on Erangel is quite different. If you are playing very aggressive on Erangel, then sometimes Sandhawk will be too risky for you.
Yes.
But if you are playing too passive on your angle,
Mm-hmm.
then Sanok will be too fast for you. Like Sanok, you might get third party, or you might
Mm-hmm.
get just knocked just while rotating into the zone.
Yes, but the difference we can see because last time this team themselves have 15 kills in total,
And
and now
right now they
they
only
have two
have two
kills,
kills.
and they were having the chicken dinner in the first match, but now they are in the ninth position. So these things totally represents the difference between Erangel and the beauty of Sandhawk, guys.
And then we have AR51 on
Arena
hashtag number
51,
10.
with two
Also
kills.
did a quite good gameplay, but they were not in a very good position when they were taking a fight, which
Mhm,
in turn caused them to lose their position
mhm,
against Team Force, if
mhm,
I'm not wrong. Then we have Team OK,
mhm.
and
In the 11th
Team
position.
OK did 3 knocks. I counted a Team OK's knocks, and they did exactly 3 knocks, and they could not get a kill from any of those 3 knocks.
Yes, guys, sadly.
And then we have Team MBT on hashtag number 12. This was the team who Team TNT was fighting on the bridge near Hatinha, and
Mm-hmm.
did a very good job. TNT did a very good job of taking down all the 4 members of the team, very easily.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have Team Rusted Skull and hashtag
Right.
number 13. They had a fight, I think, with Team Elvo, if I'm
Mm-hmm.
not wrong. And
Yes.
then it was 2v4 fight disadvantage, and there you go. And then we have Team BRTOS Boy, who was a single member who was also in Paradise Resort, and he was taken out very easily.
And this is all about the point table for the second match of Group A Battle of Boys, guys. We will be
Uh,
soon starting our the first match of Group B of the boys in very soon.
I think almost in 15 minutes
Mm-hmm.
time we will be back with the next game of the day, which is going to be Group B qualifiers of the boys squads, and let's just see which team comes out on top in that. But I don't right now, even right now, I have not seen a team with such an intense gameplay like IOG Exceed.
For sure, I must agree with you, Adit. IOG played a superb gameplay. They showed
I
a superb gameplay to all of us, guys.
And let's just see if some other team comes up with
Mm-hmm.
a
If they can
victory.
beat IOG's uh, record, and especially IOG Chase, he was so good.
Yeah.
Welcome back, guys, to the third match of today. This is PMGT Boys versus Girls Qualifiers Day 3, and we are having the battle of my boys. So I have the Group B here battling in their first match in Erangel. I can see most of the teams present here today, and I have my friend Adit with me. Hi, Adit.
Hi, Jaren, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the third match of the day and
Mm.
first match of Group B qualifiers. We have a lot of teams lined up over here, and I hope this is also going to be a
Mm-hmm.
very interesting match over here because we have 15 teams and 54 members. Let's see how
Yes,
this
for
goes.
sure. And we have Omega Esports, we have Searchlight X, we have Grand Sports, and we have Team Acidic, and these teams are from Bangladesh. From India, we have Sunday Esports, ZEON Extreme, Afterlife Esports, and Epic Flankers. From Indonesia, we have Logistic Team, King of Streets, BP. Attackers Esports, Helios Team, Paper ID AB Works Esports, Nexter and Aeroport Demon. Lastly, from Nepal, we have Unity Nepal, Rogue Nation, Annie Esports, and Faith, guys. We can see the plane is through Pochinki and till Milta Power, guys.
And if I'm looking at this squad roster, like
Mm-hmm.
all the teams that are already there, we have Sunday Esports,
Mm-hmm.
and we have at the same time logistic team who have
Right?
played PMGT Asia Cup with us,
Yes, guys.
and
Absolutely.
logistic team are also very quite good with their low rinse rotations, because
Mm-hmm.
first they land in a safe spot, they loot, and then they do a very nice rotation into a very strategically important point, and they pick up kills from there.
Mm-hmm.
And let's just see if it is the same strategy this time also, or is it going to be a better or more aggressive gameplay. We'll have a look at it. And at the same time, we have teams landing in prison. Yeah,
Yes,
we have
prison.
team BRTOS in prison, we have team Omega in Lipovka, we have
We
team
have team
NXT,
17 and 11 in Milta, guys.
and
Have. Mm-hmm.
we have team ALX, and at the same time we also have team Paper at
Mm-hmm.
Milta, and we don't have any team in Milta Power. We have two teams in
Mm-hmm.
Lipovka, team 5 Omega and team
Mm-hmm.
uh, NXT, NEXT. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have team Logistic in Quarry. We have team ACS in Furry Pier. We have team Faith in
Mm-hmm.
Pochinki. We have team Acidic in Ruins and Watertown. We have team ROG in Hospital and south of Hospital. We have team Sunday Sports in Georgopol Town.
Right.
And we also have team Unity, who are right now going towards Severny, I guess.
Yes, and we don't see anyone in the military base, but we can see team 24 in Pochinki, guys.
And at the same time, we also have two teams in Novoropnoye. We have team
Mm-hmm.
SLX and we have Grand Esports. I think
Right.
Grand Esports are moving away in a vehicle because they already know that
Mm-hmm.
there is a team.
Mm-hmm.
So there is no fights happening over there at the moment. We have two, uh, potential places where fights are going to happen. One of them is
It's
Milita and
Milta.
the other is Lipovka.
Mm-hmm. And we also have team 22 and team number 9 close to each other near Georgeville, guys. And the first knock is done by team Paper, guys. Oh my goodness,
Team
let's
Paper
take.
taking out one kill,
Mm-hmm.
and other one member of team ALX is already knocked.
Right, guys.
And no, he was revived, I guess. I think one
Mm-hmm.
member has been knocked and finished. Now we
Mm-hmm.
have 3 versus 3.
Three guys can we let's see which team can do the squad wipe. And there's a grenade near Paper, I thought.
Will that grenade do some damage? No, it does not. It just do a
Mm-hmm.
very less
No.
amount of damage, I guess, or
Mm-hmm.
next to
No
nil.
damage.
And we have team NEXT and team Omega very close to each other,
Mm-hmm.
but they are right now also trying to find where the other players are, trying to convey that message to the other teammates and get the fight going. But NEXT, only two members
Mm-hmm.
are there in the game right now with us, and Omega Esports have three members,
Mm-hmm.
and we
And
have
we can
Omega.
see team number 7 Grand just fall back from Nobo, and they just went to military base. That's
And
a good
military base is
fallback, guys.
actually very empty, and they can take a lot of loot over there. But if you look at the zone right now, the zone is towards the western
George.
side of the map, and almost 40 to 50% of the map is water.
At least 35% is the water. The safest is the people in Georgia Pool. Fortunately, will be champion number 13 and 15.
And at the same time, there are shots being fired at Team NXT, and one member of Team NXT is very low, but
Oh,
he still
yes,
survives.
but he can guess heal up.
And now the Team Omega has information where two of the members of Team
Mm-hmm.
NEXT next
ஏய்
are,
நீங்க என்கிட்ட காசு
and
Mm-hmm.
வாங்கி தந்துட
they
மாட்டேன்னு
can
சொன்னீங்க.
kind of do a plan kind of rotation. Look at this.
Oh,
OME
and
toss streak
Omi
surviving
surviving
on 1
one
HP.
HP, guys. What a shot.
And we have two members from Omega Mafia and Omega Dawn
Let's see,
on the
guys, if
flank, and we
this
also have Toss Streak
fight can
going
take
on another flank.
a nice way. Let's see how this 2v3 fight goes on.
I think if NEXT can
Mm-hmm.
take out of get out of this fight in a very safe manner, then
Mm-hmm.
it will be a
அங்கேயும்
great
இருக்கான் அங்கேயும்
advantage
இருக்கான்
for them.
அங்கேயும்
They are
இருக்கான் அங்கேயும்
dropping
இருக்கான்
smokes,
அங்கேயும் இருக்கான்
Yes.
from
கன்ஃபார்ம்
there.
அங்கேயும்
I
இருக்கான்
think they are trying to get out of that area by making a smoke wall. But
I
is
think
this
if
effective
they
enough?
can take down, if they can take down Omega Tor Streak, will be a 2v2. But,
And we
but
have Dawn coming in
let's
the front.
see.
We have
பண்ணிக்கிட்டே இருக்காங்க
Toss
ரெண்டு பேரு.
Streak on
Mhm.
the northwestern side to the team, and we have Omega Mafia being on the other
Oh,
side.
on
And
the
at the
other
same
hand,
time,
this is the
Paper
paper
is
again
wiping
fighting
out
around, guys.
a
Let's have a look
squad.
at Milta. Ooh. Let's take our camera to Milta, guys. Paper team has already got 2 kills under their name, and AL have one knockdown.
I think Team Paper
Oh,
is going
oh,
to rush,
oh,
and
oh,
there is a rush
oh.
coming in, and there is Team Paper wiping out.
And Paper wipes out and one team, guys, with totally 4 kills. And Omega knocks down one member of Next Psycho. Wow,
And
guys.
there goes Team
And they wipes
NEXT.
out team.
And at the same time, this is going to be an intense gameplay. Team
Mm-hmm.
Paper did a
Mm-hmm.
3v4 over there, and at the same time we also have Team
Omega.
Omega who did a 1v2 right now.
Right.
And because it was a 1v2, they have 2 kills, and Paper has
Mm-hmm.
4 kills to their name already. But both of these teams have to do a very they have to do a good rotation to get into
Mm-hmm.
a good place in the map, because all of the teams have already began moving themselves, because the zone is moving in.
Right, guys. We can also see that most of the teams are quite like keeping a distance with each other. But let's see what the rotation
I
brings
think the team
out.
that is most safe right now is Team
Mm-hmm.
Unity, because Team
Right,
Unity is
for
in the
sure.
northern island of the map, and over
Mm-hmm.
there are no real opponents to fight. Means
Mm-hmm.
they don't have any enemies in that area, because Zarki is free, the
Mm-hmm.
North Georgia Pole is
Severn is
free,
free totally.
and I'm not sure where they are going to go. And the first drop of the game is here. What does the airdrop bring?
The airdrop is have. Oh, it's is it looted? Is it?
No,
Is
it
it?
is a Groza and the
Mm-hmm.
whole level 3 kit with a med kit, the laptop.
Yeah.
And there is the fights that are going. I think the most, the first, I think there are fights are going to happen as soon as the people are in the zone, because a lot of teams are just trying to move into the zone. We have SLX who are taking the bridge from the
Mm-hmm.
Novoropnoy side onto the main island. We have a
Mm-hmm.
team, I think Grand Esports,
Grand,
who are
right?
still
In the
looting,
military base looting. Yes.
and one of the members has a vehicle, so it will be easier for them to take the first bridge, the western
Mm-hmm.
bridge, and go in, because
Mm-hmm.
there are no bridge scams at this moment right now,
Right.
and they have a free path until they clear
This zone.
quarry.
Right. So that
Now,
is a
first
great
thing,
advantage for them.
and right now we have Team Faith looting the first airdrop, and then they will almost be on their way. We have Team 22 ROG who are also moving into that same area, and we have Team Logistic team who are also kind of close by. Gatka is being crowded right now. And ROG is entering the same compound in which logistic team is holding, and so is Faith. Faith is also coming into the same compound. There are three teams in the same
Mm-hmm.
area.
Oh,
Huh.
let's see.
How is this going to turn out to be? We have logistic team on the northeastern side of the compounds in Gatka. We have ROG holding the southwestern compounds, and we have Team Faith who
Mm-hmm.
came till the compound, but then they backed off. They knew that that was not a good idea. They have their own compound to hold, which is a
Mm-hmm.
bit north to the airdrop right now. We first, I think the fight that is going to happen is between ROG and Team Logistic.
Yes, guys.
Oh, that nade was very close, but did not
Oh,
land quite
and
enough.
Pepper, on the other hand, Pepper con again hits on water. Pray, guys.
And
Let's have a
paper,
look at team number 13. I believe. Is it
I think
13
team number
or
17 paper
17?
is just, yeah, 17 and team number 18 are in a fight. NLS versus team paper. And team paper are showing a very good aggression from the beginning of the game, even though they have not lost one player. They have not
Mm-hmm.
even lost a player. They already have
Mm-hmm.
5 team kills.
And on the other hand, Team SL knocks down.
Yeah,
Wow,
team
let's have a look at
NLS
Team
gets
SL.
third partied by team
Mm-hmm.
SLX.
Mm-hmm. Wow, and SL knocks down another member. Is it so? Purple
And
so.
we have a very, and LGT knocks down one player of
Roshango.
team ROG, and it
Yes.
is an actual 4v. Now it is a 4v3 situation because ROG Shan, I don't think he has an option for a revive, but because if it is an option for a revive, then Nikhil should leave his compound and go into the next compound. If he does
Mm-hmm.
that, then he will be in the crosshairs of LGT Arbask. And there, and Nikhil has entered the compound. Is Nikhil going for the
Then,
revive? Because there is also
yeah.
other members, and the revive is actually happening at this moment right now.
Mm-hmm.
And ROG giving enough covers for them, and ROG MJ is actually in a very wide flank position. A nade into this house will be fatal.
Oh, and Nickel throws a Molotov, but there's no one at the moment, right?
This is going to be, and paper, one member of paper has been knocked
Oh,
down by, and there is a knock in LGT team. There are two fights happening at the same time. There is LGT versus team ROG, and at the same time there is team paper versus team SLX. And a member of team
oh,
paper
oh,
is
oh.
being revived, and there are no
Mm-hmm.
issues right now, but there
And on the
can
other
be an
hand,
issue, right?
Rogue MJ knocks down one member of Fate, guys.
I
Let's
think
have a
they should get out
look.
of here as soon as possible. Even if it is through the zone,
Mm-hmm.
it is not a big problem. But right now, what are
Mm-hmm.
they trying to do right over here? I think
Mm-hmm.
Paper Aura, and Paper Budman should try to get out of here as soon as possible, because if they are trying to get
Yes.
into the fight, then it is going to be
And Pepper
problematic
knocks
for
down
them.
another member of SL, guys. Pepper, what a gameplay by Pepper, guys.
And paper or knocks out another member, and at the same time, and the
Mm-hmm.
third member of SL is being knocked out. This is a
Wow.
3v1 fight, and this is going to be in the hands of paper,
Can
and
we
team
do it?
paper
And
wipes out another
Pepper
squad.
wipes out. What a gameplay by. And these three members surprisingly is having 9 kills, guys. What a gameplay.
And
What a
team
gameplay.
paper is showing
Wow.
insane gameplay
Insane, guys.
right now.
And we still have 42 members left where Pepper team has taken down 9 kills by themselves. Let's have a look at Team Rock, guys.
And at the
Rock is
same
knocking
time,
down
team ROG and team
LGT.
LGT. Team LGT are in a way. I think team LGT has been wiped out by team ROG.
Oh my
What a
goodness.
gameplay!
Wow.
And only
these
one
two
member from
wipeouts
Team
are
ROG
so
has been knocked down. That one
finished.
member is ROG MJ, and but he can
But
also
this
be
is
revived right now. That is
yes.
an easy revive for him.
And Grand Man, more knocks down. Let's have a look at Grand, guys. Team number 7. Oh,
ACS
oh,
versus
another
Team.
member is knocked down, guys. Is it?
And Team Faith are rushing in to Team
Oh, ho,
ROG.
ho, ho. And on the other hand, we can see two members of ACS is knocked down by Grand, and Grand is rushing into them. Let's have a look at Team Grand, guys.
And there is one member of Faith knocked down by ROG Shan. And
What's
ROG Shan is
happening?
being knocked down because
What's
ROG
happening?
Shan
What?
confirms the
Oh my goodness!
kill
Let's
of
check.
Faith.
Oh, and Grand Team wipes out ACS, guys. What a gameplay by Grand Team.
And there is another knock in the same place between
Mm-hmm.
Faith and ROG. And
Right,
Faith and
guys.
ROG are trying to take the fight into their own hands. There is ROG Law, and
Mm-hmm.
there is ROG. And ROG Sean, Faith Sean has been knocked out by ROG
Yes,
at the same time.
and ROG Law is getting shot. Let's see.
And ROG
And
now takes out
Faith
another player.
Nagashi is knocked down by ROG, guys.
There.
And Faith Toxic is going for a revive at this moment. Can they do it, guys? Can they do it?
I think it is going to be quite important for them to go for a revive
Mm-hmm.
because ROG Shant is also being revived at the same time,
Mm-hmm.
reviving at the same time. And we have ROG Shant, ROG Nikhil, and ROG Law on one side of the map, and we have Faith
It's a
Sean, Faith
2v.
Toxic, and Faith Nagesh on the other
Mm-hmm.
side. I'm not sure if Nagesh can survive, but
Because he
Nagesh
is
is
quite
trying.
far away, but he is, I don't think so. He laid out. So, yes, and a smoke goes on. And Toxic runs to revive, but can't. And Toxic is getting fired. Oh
Oh,
my
and
goodness.
ROG
Can
Law kind
Fate
of confirms the
Toxic?
kill.
Can Fate Toxic?
I think
Oh,
Faith Toxic should heal up, and Faith Toxic does heal up, which increases
but
his
he's
chance of survival. But still, he's getting shot at
constantly
from two directions, and Faith
yes,
Toxic
guys. Oh
is
my goodness,
knocked
that
out
was a bad
by
idea to go
ROG
for a
Law.
revive. That was a very bad idea to go for a revive, guys. It's a two now, 3v1, guys. It's a 3v1. Can the
And
team
can
still
Faith
survive?
Sean, can Faith Sean take the fight into his own hands? We are not sure, but they are rushing to the same compound, and Faith
Oh,
Sean will be finished,
and the
and
whole
ROG
gets
gets a
wiped
second
out by
squad
RO.
wipe in their name.
What a gameplay by Team Rock R, guys. GT in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe this channel and drop a like and share this stream with your friends, guys.
And we
Don't.
have a flare drop by a paper, but man, it has an AWM and an
Mhm.
M249.
Mhm.
That is a good combination. If like a sniper and submachine gun, not submachine gun, a machine gun will do a very good combination.
Mhm.
And if you're looking at all the teams that are right now in the zone is a bit more centralized in this area right now. Now we have we have four teams inside the zone. We have Team Unity, we have Team SES, we have Team ROG, and we have Team Acidic.
And we can see Team Acidic is just in front of Team 5, guys.
And Team Omega did a very good rotation from Lipovka. They from Lipovka they rotated through Milka, the pancake area. Almost at the
And
zone.
on the
Then we
other hand,
have
Acid finishes off one member of OG,
and at the same time we have another fight.
we can see Grand taking the second
And Team
fight,
Acidic has been wiped
and
out
Grand
by
wipes
Team
out the
Grant.
second one. Oh my goodness, what a gameplay by Team Grand! What
And
a gameplay,
Team
guys!
Grand also has 8 kills to their name. Now, if we look at the kill
Oh
leaderboards,
my
we have
goodness,
Team
and we can
Grand.
see one member from Team Grand knocked down, but he is revived.
And if you look
Wow.
at the score right now, Team Grand
Mm-hmm.
has 8 kills, Team ROG
Yes.
has 8 kills, and Team Paper has 9 kills.
Yes, guys.
And
So this competition is going to be intense between these three teams. Comment down who you think is going to take this chicken dinner, guys. Is it Team Grand? Is
and
it?
there is a quite a good rotation from Paper. Instead of directly entering the zone, they are taking a wide
Mm-hmm.
rotation through the southern side, and then they are trying
Mm-hmm.
to enter the zone in the far side of the area, which is going to be below the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
Man, because the most cluster of teams are on the eastern side and the western side is mostly free, and only there is one
Mm-hmm.
team, Team Wolves. If Paper
Mm-hmm.
can get in to the zone in that area, it is going to be quite advantageous for them, because we only have 8 more teams standing in the game, and we don't know which team is going to come out on top.
We can see
Uh,
Paper going through the zone areas, and they are taking a very wide rotation, guys, so far.
and actually that wide rotation can help them get a better
Mm-hmm.
position in the game if they win the fight against Wolves, because
Right.
Wolves are already there in the zone right now,
Mm-hmm.
and there is only
But
one
we
member of
only have
Wolves.
one member of Wolves, right?
We only have one member of Wolf Foxy. We have
Oh,
Paper
oh, oh,
Icon
oh.
going in from the left hand side of Wolves, and then the two members, Paper Aura and Paper Budma, are coming up. I think Paper Icon has already, spotted
Mm-hmm.
the
Mm-hmm.
player. I'm not sure, or maybe she's just healing. And there is a scouting going on. Paper Icon is doing the double job of scouting and being
Wolves is
the
also
first front
moving
person in the
forward.
game.
Mm-hmm.
And Wolf, I think she has spotted Wolf and is Paper Icon taking a shot now. Paper Icon is relaying that information to the team, so they know there is one player right in front of them in that compound.
Mm-hmm.
And look at this. Wolf's Foxy is right in front of Paper, and Paper I
Mm-hmm.
think is waiting for the teammates of
Right.
Bud Meh and Aura to come up and give the support.
I think Paper Icon could see Wolves,
I
and
think,
Wolves will.
and
Oh
there
my goodness!
goes
And
Wolf's
Wolves is
Foxy.
wiped out by Paper, guys, because he was quite
That
visible.
was, that was an easy kill,
Easy kill,
because
right? And
Wolf
on the other
Foxy.
hand, Raw hits on Team Grand, guys. Let's have a look at Raw.
Let's have a look at Team ROG. Team ROG and Team Grant are in a fight at this moment right now, and already ROG has lost one member, and Team Grant has lost, I think, and Grand
Oh
Fury
my
taking
goodness.
out
Oh
another
my
player of
goodness.
Team ROG.
And Grand Fury takes out Law. But oh my goodness. And we have two members left. Oh,
Oh,
and
and that
the
was a bad
last
spray. That was
one,
not a very
and
great spray from the hand
looking
of Team
forward for
Grant.
Team
And there is
Grand,
one member
and
of
the
Team Grant standing.
whole
Can he take
gets
out the entire
wiped
team?
out, guys. Oh
But
no, no, no,
Team
no.
Grant is
He,
actually one member of Team
yes,
Grant
yes,
Mad
yes.
is actually far away from their team, so he cannot provide any cover or support to the team.
Yes, and that is a good idea. At least he survived, so he can take the
And if we look at the map right now, we have Paper on the western hand side. We have SCS in the center of the zone. We have Team BRTOS holding a position which is in between Paper and SCS. Then we have Grand Max, the one player standing. Then we have Omega, who is on the southernmost tip of the zone. And then we have two members of Team ROG who are
right,
kind of moving in towards Grand Max, but they don't know if Grand Max is there, right?
right.
And the zone is again quite centralized, giving a
We
total
can see a
advantage.
captive fight between team number 16 and team number 9, guys.
Yeah, team SES versus
Sunday
team
esports versus BRTOS.
There are 3 members of BRTOS actually right now over here. We don't know what is going to happen, but we will see how this fight turns out to be. And there are 4 members of SCS, and one
Oh,
member of
and
SCS has knocked
SES
down.
knocks down one member of
I think right now the revive is going to be easy. And if you look at this thing, Team ROG is also very close to Team MAX, and Team ROG are also taking shots at Team SCS.
Mm-hmm.
Do they know that there is one member of Team Grand right on top of them?
I think so. Or do they know? They do? Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes.
And no, they did not know an ROG Nikhil
Oh my
has.
goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh,
And yes,
and Grand gets wiped out.
and if we look at this right now, Team ROG is leading the kill leaderboard with almost,
Yes, for sure.
they have like 12 kills, and Team Paper has I think 11 kills. So Paper has 10 kills.
Mm-hmm. And Team Unity is from Virtual Squad, guys. Oh my goodness. And
It is a skirmish down there.
OMG
It is an
got knocked down
entire
3
skirmish right
members.
there, and
Oh my
we have
what
Team
can
Omega, and
what
Omega
we can
is
say.
trying to steal a few kills of Team Unity, but there
Yes.
is a nade coming in, and that nade takes out a player. Yes, the nade takes out a Bijay from
We
Unity.
can see multiple fights going on here, guys. It's very hard to cover, but Sunday Sports on two teams at the same time.
And Sunday Sports is having fights. Unity taking out ROG
Oh
Shant.
my god. My goodness. And Omega Dawn is
I think SES King KWNL took out the last standing member of Team Unity, and there is 3 teams in the game right now. We have Team SES, we have Team Paper, and we have Team BRTOS.
right. And we have
And
in totally 9 members alive
oh,
right now. And
Cheapov
oh
survives on
my
1 HP.
goodness. Yes.
And the ground high ridge advantage totally in favor of Team SES. They don't have any teams to their behind. They only have 2 teams right in front of them, and it is going to be an easy job for them to kind of get the game done in their pocket. But we will have to wait and watch which team is going to come out on top, because Paper has 10 kills, and
Yes.
SES only have 1 kill to their name right now.
So it is a 3v2v4, guys. Let's see what SES can do, but for now, I think so. Paper has the most advantages. Like, Paper is leading the leaderboard, guys. Can
Paper
Paper,
is leading the kill leaderboard, but SCS has all the advantage of a higher ground.
right? They are on a high zonal area. Let's see.
And getting into the zone right now through the
Mm-hmm.
road is not an easy, and Paper is kind
Mm-hmm.
of rushing in to team number 16 BRTOS, and if Paper can finish off our team BRTOS, then it will
Mm-hmm.
be like a few things. And
Oh,
there is
and
one member,
SES.
Paper Budme knocks out one member of
Oh
team
my goodness.
SES.
Oh my
Can he
goodness.
capitalize on that to move into the
Wow.
zone? I think yes, we have Paper waiting on the ridge. Paper knows that there is a team right in front of them over here. They are going in,
Yes.
and there is one member of BRTOS kind of sneaking in right over there.
Mm-hmm.
She is trying for a nade or a smoke. There is a
Oh,
pre-nade
oh.
going in that nade. Oh, that was a very good nade
Oh,
right now,
ho, 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 ho,
and
ho.
they know that
And
there
we
is a
can
team
also see
fighting.
NSC knocks down one member of World, guys. Can the last member survive?
And
Oh, and
Paper takes
Paper
1 kill
takes.
for their name, and we have
Yes.
Paper versus SELS. Can Team Paper do wonders over here? If they can, it will be a very great thing for them. They have smokes popping up. I think we need more
Oh,
smokes.
and yes, yes, Dream WNL is getting a very low HP. This time. So, for now, Paper is having 11 kills in total, and Sunday Esports is having 2 kills in total. Let's see who takes the chicken, guys. Comment down your favorite game
And this
for
is a very good
now.
gameplay by Paper, because Paper, I think
Right.
that you should not use that vehicle right now. Don't use that vehicle right now. It is going to be very risky if you're going to use that vehicle right now,
Yes.
because that vehicle is already smoking, and there are smokes coming in from all different directions, and they have to move into the zone. The zone is going to come in
Mhm.
exactly 20 seconds right now. This is going to be a good gameplay from their
And
side.
they are taking car. And
Oh, Paper
and
Icon
oh
actually
my
gets over
goodness.
there.
Sunday Sports Legion 5, the war is knocked down, guys. Okay, it's a
There is a nade
3v3
going in.
now.
Will this nade connect? If this
I
nade
don't
connects,
think
there
so.
is going to be, that is not a good nade, and there is another nade going in.
Yes.
And
Oh,
there is a
and
nade knocking out
paper
one player.
and another member of Sunday Sports is knocked down, guys. It is a 2, right?
I think it is 2v2 right now.
And Sunday
Oh,
Sports.
there is Paper. And there is one last member, and I
Oh,
think Sunday
and
Sports is
paper
one
takes
chicken
the
dinner. Is it
chicken
that
dinner.
way?
What a gameplay, guys. Oh no. So
Oh,
sorry,
Sunday
Sunday
Esports
Esports
takes
taking the
that
chicken dinner.
chicken dinner from the hands of Team
Oh,
Paper.
yes.
The advantage of that 4v3
Getting
situation
a
was
very
totally
good
used.
position. Yes, guys.
I think that
What
the
a
advantage of
gameplay.
that
What a
that
final.
4v3 situation was totally used by SES, because all the three
Mm-hmm.
members of team SES was knocked down by team Paper, and at the same time
Mm-hmm.
one member of team Paper was knocked down by grenade from Icon.
Mm-hmm.
That was a disastrous situation for Team Paper, because if that nade had not knocked down one of Paper's players, Paper would have won this game. No, there is no
Yes, for
confusion
sure.
in that thing, because
Yes.
it was a very good gameplay from their side, and they have 11 kills to their name, not bad.
Mm-hmm. Not
And
bad.
the second position, which they will get a quite amount of points,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
but let's see who is going to come out on top.
Yes.
And we have Sunday Sports
And
with the chicken dinner.
we have
Not
paper
bad.
on the second position. And we have BRTOS on the third position with 1 kill, guys. Not bad.
They, even though they are quite a passive team,
Mm-hmm.
they try to get in some position points for their team, and they did exactly very well. They got position points for their team, and they also got 1 kill.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have Team Unity, the
Yes.
team who was actually very safe from the
Mm-hmm.
beginning of the game, because Unity landed in the shooting range Severny area. There was
Mm-hmm.
no teams in that area. They had a free rotation until Georgia Paul, and even from Georgia Paul, when they were coming down, they had a free rotation. But then they got into a fight with Team ROG, I guess,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and they took out 3 kills over there, but the rest of the members were then taken out by third party and stuff. No, Team Unity, yeah, they were in a fight with Team ROG and Team Omega at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And
And we can see Team ROJ is having for 13 kills. 13 kills
yeah,
in
Team
total.
ROG played very aggressively from the
Very
beginning itself.
aggressive, and they're having the fifth position, guys, with 13 kills in total. Very
Uh,
good.
if I'm looking at them, Team ROG should
Mm-hmm.
have a backup strategy, because every time being aggressive is not going to get you wins in games,
Mm-hmm.
especially in the
Mm-hmm.
competitive scene. I know teams have to be aggressive. Aggressive is the
Yes.
strategy to go for, but you have to know when you have to be aggressive and when not to be aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
Because if
I totally
MJ
agree with you guys.
because if MJ was knocked out when he was trying for a flank, and the flank was entirely wrong in that situation, because there were teams on the back and he had no cover from behind him.
Mm-hmm.
So if MJ was alive, then MJ
Yes.
would have been a support to ROG Nikhil, who was surviving till
Yes.
the end, and then they could have taken a fight out at least a few more kills very easily.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have Team Omega in number 6 with
Mm-hmm.
4 kills. They were
Yes.
trying to get some kills from
Mm-hmm.
team, capitalize on some knocks in team unity, but they could not because team unity's wolf was on top
Mm-hmm.
of the hill and he knocked finished two players of Omega very easily, and then he goes for a
Yes.
revive. But even the revive was not possible because the rest of the three members of team unity was taken down by a grenade.
Yes.
And then you have team grand.
And in this case, they wiped out two whole teams. Right?
I don't.
What a
I
difference.
think there were not two whole teams. I think there was like three whole teams because look at the number of kills they have.
No, they took two whole squads and then they took out one member at final moment, I believe. Or
Okay, then that was a very good gameplay from their side
for
also.
sure.
And then we have team Wolves
Mm-hmm.
at hashtag number 7. And team Wolves, Foxy was the last member surviving, and Foxy was lying open on the field, which was an
Mm-hmm.
easy kill for
Yes.
Icon, paper Icon.
Yes. During
And
the
then,
rotation, during entering the zone, guys.
yeah, and
He
then you
was
have
totally
team,
visible.
yeah, and then you have a team NLS at hashtag number 8. We have team Acidic at hashtag number 9 with one kill. Team Acidic was one of the teams that was wiped out by team Grand.
Mm-hmm.
So they had no chance over there. And we have team Faith in number 10. This team was wiped
Right.
out by ROG.
And
And
ACS team was
and
also wiped out by Grand.
yeah, ACS was also wiped out by team Grand. And then we have team Logistic team. Logistic team was wiped out by team ROG, which was another blunder because they were having an advantage because team Logistic was holding that area before team ROG arrived, but it did not go well for them.
Mm-hmm.
Then you have team SLX, also tried a very good job but could only get one kill. Then you have team NXT, which team was wiped out by team Omega in Lipovka in the beginning of the game. And then you have team ALX. This team
Mm-hmm.
was wiped out by team Paper in the beginning of the game
Yes,
in
guys.
Milta.
So we have
Uh,
seen a very good gameplay by these boys, guys, of the group C. Let's look forward for the second match for this group. Looking at the comment section, we can see a lot of supporters from LG. We can see people cheering up for Paper Win. Grand. These three teams are most supported by the audience of today's stream, guys.
and obviously team Paper requires a lot of praise
Mm-hmm.
because the amount of gameplay how they've taken out, that is
Mm-hmm.
like immense. They just, there were just three
They
men
were
squad.
superb. Just the zone one, like if they had the advantage from the zone, I'm sure that Paper would take this chicken dinner.
And even if they're one of the members who was unfortunately knocked down by Icon's grenade was not knocked
Mm-hmm.
down, that would also have changed the game for them.
Yes.
And I think Team Paper has a lot more things to offer to us. So we will be waiting for the next match in Sanho coming up soon behind, so that I think we'll be having a more aggressive action because I think this group B is quite aggressive. A lot of teams are getting a lot of kills but not making it to the top, but that's all right because kill points are also going to help you in qualifying. But let's see what the next game brings for us, and we will be right back with the next game.
Mm-hmm.
Till then, bye bye.
Bye bye. Welcome back, guys, to PMGT Boys vs Girls Qualifiers Day 3, and this is our second match of Group B in San Hong. And I have my friend Aadhith here with me today, and we can see most of our teams lining up here in this area of Van.
And welcome back and good afternoon to all of the members who are watching the stream
Mm.
right now, and lots more to come. So we have all our teams lined up over here. We have 58 members in the game, and the flight path will be beginning soon enough, and I think that this is going to be a very aggressive game because two teams who could not enter the first lobby has also been over here in this lobby, and I think that maybe they can also come up and win some chicken dinner. So let's look at the
Right,
flight path. The
guys.
flight path is coming from Camp Alpha towards docks.
Right, and we can already see one team going towards Camp Alpha. Is it so? Yeah.
We have one team already going towards
But
Camp
I think for
Alpha.
sure at least one team will go to boot camp this time, guys. Let's see if it is team number 24. Is it one team or two or three, guys, or four? We have quite a number of team going towards boot camp, guys. Ho 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 ho. This
And
is
if
going to
we
be intense.
and I think, oh, there are a lot of teams in boot camp. This is going to be a very
Exactly,
first
guys. We
game.
have team number 10, we have 17, and already Faith starts fighting. And Paper Icon is knocked down,
We
and
have two
Sunday
members
is
of paper
sports.
knocked down. We have
And
one member
Sunday's.
of paper finished.
Oh my goodness. Guys, let's have a look at boot camp.
And if you are looking at boot camp right now, this is going to be a very intense gameplay right over here. We have ZEON Extreme on one side of the
Oh,
game, and we
and
have
setting is knocked down, guys. Sunday is sports.
yeah,
Is
Sunday esports are also taking full advantage
mm-hmm.
of this skirmish right now. We have one member of
Oh
paper
my
who has already
goodness.
lost, one member of
And
fate.
ACS gets wiped out, guys. I think one of the members were offline, if
And
I'm not wrong.
there is paper knocking on one member of, and we have Spy EXE knocked in
Oh,
Zion Extreme. Can Zion Extreme come out of this game as the victors of this game? If I would suggest, it would be better for Zion Extreme to get
oh,
out of this area right
and
now.
Sunday Esports is doing so far so good. They are. Let's have a look at Sunday Esports, guys.
And if I'm looking at paper,
They
paper
are
is also
already
waiting.
having 3 kills.
And the paper is being
Paper.
knocked out by Faith,
Oh.
Alex, and we have two members in paper waiting. But all the aggressive teams are trying to be taken out. We have Leon giving a nice
Oh,
rotation through the free side
and
of the map. But the
is
skirmish is very fast. It's moving very fast. I think Nara from paper, and Nara is also being knocked down from paper, and there is only
down,
one member from paper
guys.
standing. That is paper Aura. And look at Xeon Extreme. Xeon Extreme, all the four members are standing and they have still not engaged in any
Mm-hmm.
fight because they know that if they engage in a skirmish right now, it is not going to be very good for them. But if
Yes,
they
for
get a
sure.
chance to get a free kill, obviously they will take it.
Mm-hmm.
And paper knocking out one member from
Oh, and
team.
again, Sunday Esports strikes, guys. What a gameplay by Sunday Esports. We have
And
the
look at this.
last member from Paper, Aura.
And
Let's see.
And there is one
And on the
member knocked
other
in
hand,
SES, and there's second member going down, and there's two knock. Can she do a
no, guys,
1v3?
can she and she finished off.
Oh, and that was a mishap. We have
Oh,
two members of
guys.
team SES, three members of team SES still standing,
Mm-hmm.
and we have
And
Zion Extreme on one end of the boot camp. Can Zion Extreme kind of push in at this moment right now? Zion Extreme, Spy
on
EXE,
the other hand,
and
Adit, let's have a
yeah.
look at Team Grand. I think I saw one of. Oh, and Grand is wiped out, guys. I was
And
right.
all of the
Raw.
big teams right now are being wiped out by the
Yeah.
newcomers in this roster. I think this is going to be very impressive for them, because look at this. We have SES and we have Zion Extreme in boot camp. We have
Mm-hmm.
Team Acidic in Happy. We have Wolves, one member of Wolves.
And
Still, just the last member
let's have a
standing.
look at Team KOFS, guys. They are
I
also
think,
engaging, and KOFS has lost one of the members, and
and
one
one
of
of
the
the members
members
are
is
being
knocked
revived right
down.
now.
Yes,
And
and
look,
he
if
is
you look at
already
Team
been
18,
revived.
if
Mm-hmm.
you look at Team 18 again, there is
Mm-hmm.
only one member of Team 18 standing again, and it
Yes.
is Wolves Foxy.
Mm-hmm.
And if you look at Team Next is in Camp Alpha. We have BRTOS in Nakham, and we
Mm-hmm.
have Omega in Bantai, which is below Camp Charlie, and we have
Mm-hmm.
Team ALX in Paradise Resort, and we have Team Unity in Khao. And again, Team Unity is supported very well by the luck, because Unity doesn't have any team in front of them other than Team ALX.
Mm-hmm. They are constantly taking a very safe drop till now.
And right now we have Zion Extreme getting out of boot camp. They are taking the safe way out. They know that they have to get a very good position in this game, because they could not play the last game, and this game they have to make the game worth it.
Mm-hmm.
At the same time, if you look at boot camp, there is a drop on the southern side
Oh,
of boot camp. What is the
let's have
drop
a
bringing?
look at the drop, guys. The drop has an org with 8x, and then it has level 3 gears with an adrenaline Shirin. Yeah.
So I think that there are not going to be much contenders for
Mm-hmm.
the airdrop other than
Mm-hmm.
SES. And
Mm-hmm.
if again, Zion Extreme is ready, and they decide to push in to the boot camp, then it will create a lot of problems for Sunday
Oh,
Esports, because they are
and team
already one
number
member down.
10 throws a flare drop, guys. Wow. Wow.
And I think that that is actually, and we have then that, as got the attention of Team Sunday Esports, and Team Sunday
Mm-hmm.
Esports are also looking out for the player who has you know dropped that flare out.
Yes.
I think obviously a flare will be very advantageous for Team Zion Extreme at this point of the game, but Team Sunday Esports,
Okay,
can they?
here, Sunday Sports can load the drop just behind them, the regular drop, right? And
Yeah.
then we have team number 10, they have a flare drop. So
But if we
by
look
the
at the
time,
condition right now, look at this.
mm-hmm,
We have logistic team who are coming up from the southern side to
mm-hmm,
boot camp. So
oh
if
yeah,
Sunday Esports go to drop the normal airdrop, then that will be a
yeah,
free conflict
clash
against
between,
LGT.
mm-hmm,
And
that
we
is for
have
sure.
Sunday Sports Flash advancing towards Zion, and
Mm-hmm,
Zion Extreme trying to hold it around, and this is going to be a bit advantageous for Zion, if I'm not wrong, because even though Sunday Sports have covers, they have to move through a free area, means that they have
free
to go through
area,
the
right?
main road to
Mm-hmm.
cross to reach Zion Extreme, and they are trying to use the buildings over here to get high up and then get some kills. This is going to be possible.
Oh, and Sunday Sports FTW.
And there are
And
shots
Sunday
fired on a
Sports
CS
Flash.
Flash. That is a
Right,
very good
guys.
shot by
Mm-hmm.
Zion's one member from Zion is also trying to
And
take that.
on the other hand,
SCS
Sunday
captain has been knocked
Esports
down
captain.
by Zion
Yes,
Extreme.
guys. Oh.
Can Zion capitalize on this knock right over here? I am not sure, but if you look at another side of the map, KOFS
Mm-hmm.
wipes out team number 18 Wolves. The last member, Wolves Foxy,
Yes.
was wiped out by KOFS Boy, if I'm not wrong. Then we have
Mm-hmm.
NEXT rushing into the zone. No, NEXT are already in the zone. They're trying to get
Mm-hmm.
that corner compound between boot camp and that all the three islands. I told you about the
Yes.
strategical point of that corner island, because that small area has bridges to all the three islands, so you can go to
Right.
anywhere the zone forms just by
Mm-hmm.
using that small area.
Mm-hmm.
And if you look at this right now, we have Sunday Esports backing off from that area, because they know it is not a good idea right now to take fight with Zion Extreme, because Zion
Yes.
Extreme already has airdrop weapons with them. And Sunday Sports are kind of moving towards the airdrop also, because the airdrop is quite close to them on their way out. And but there is one risk factor that is going to come over here, because if
Is
the Sunday Sports player climbs on top of the hill right in front of them, or if logistic team gets on top of that hill, it is going to be a very bad situation for Sunday Sports, because logistic team are to the western area of boot camp. They have acquired the strategical point over there, and we have the boot camp entirely free to Zion Extreme.
yes.
We have 11 teams. We have
Let's have
11
a
teams in
look
this game,
at
and look at
slot
slot 16.
16, guys. We have BRTOS boy knocked down.
We have Team BRTOS versus Team Omega.
Mega.
And Omega was also quite extreme, like a quite aggressive team in the last game.
And look at this, they have a BRTOS.
Oh, that
And
was a
Omega
blunder.
Toss Trek knocks down another member of Team 16, guys. Another member, guys. Wow. Wow, we are 3v2 now, guys. And do how is wow.
And we only have Chupa, in the game for team number
Can
16. And
Omega wipes
Chupa
out
is,
completely, guys.
and can Chupa get a revive for Omega? No, can they get a 1v4? I think Omega strike is coming on. He
Yes,
is going to finish.
and
The last member of
yes.
BRTOS is going to go for some positional points. And Chupa has a 5 first aids and 14 bandages. Not bad. You can go for a heal
Yes.
battle if you want right now, but now she or he will have to take the fight against Omega on his own, because Omega is coming downhill from where they kind of took out players of Team BRTOS. So it is going to be a 3v1 fight, possibly in this area of the map, or there is an option for Chupa to kind of get away from that spot and go
He's
for
taking a
somewhere safe.
tip.
They're
Oh,
trying to
and
get,
he has spotted Omega Toss trick, guys. No, he will not shoot.
taking, if she takes a shot right now and he misses,
It will be,
it is going to
yes.
be very disastrous for them, because there are two
Yes,
members who are
his
already will come
position
on a
will be
flank.
revealed.
And at the same time, we have Sunday Sports walking right into Team
Right.
Okay, there is a chance for
Let's
Team
have a
LG
look
team.
at Sunday's post, guys. Team number 9.
And if you're looking at team number 9, they are very close to logistic team. And can logistic team get this kill out? Because in the last game, logistic team was wiped out by team ROG a bit early in the game. So if logistic team can take out Sunday Sport, it will be a very big boost to them to get qualified.
Oh, and Sunday's post Flash is getting fired, guys. And Sunday's
And
post captain is knocked down by team.
and logistic team takes out another member from that squad, and we have 2 more members standing for
And
Sunday
Sunday's post
Esports.
Flash is throwing a grenade, and the grenade works. What a cool grenade, guys.
I think that now the option for ARs or Rs of logistic team will be to drop a grenade right into that house. Okay, and wait for them. Now there is a flank coming on. Flash is trying to come out of there, and there is one knock, and there is one player to the right. Can he take out that player? There is just one more player standing for Sunday Esports.
It's
Does
a
he know
1v2. Can he do it? Yes.
there are smokes coming out of that area right over there. He doesn't know that there's a player right in front of him, and I think he has seen him. I think a nade right now will do wonders for Team LGT.
Oh, he's going for a revive, guys. He's going for
And-
a revive for Sunday's post legend.
And I think right now a grenade.
And on the
will-
other hand, Unity is getting knocked down by Team AL.
And at the same time, we have team ROG coming into the game, coming into the same spot, and this is going to be a very aggressive fight that we are going to witness
Yes.
over here. Because ROG, all four members of team ROG are standing over there, and we have Sunday Esports
We
taking
have
fire from team
LGT.
ROG,
Mm-hmm.
and ROG is trying to cross, that bridge. At the same time, LGT and Sunday Esports are resisting the push coming from ROG. I think one of the teams should actually, stay back, calm down,
Mm-hmm.
and wait for the fight between two teams to get over, and then take
Mm-hmm.
advantage of that moment when a lot of the other team is injured to get on there. And we have Flash getting shots from
Oh.
ROGAR. And if we look at all the teams that are in the game right now, we have team ROG, LGT,
Mm-hmm.
BRTOS, and Sunday Esports very close to each other outside the
Mm-hmm.
zone. Then we have team Unity and ALX to the northern part of the zone. We have team EXC, Zion Extreme, coming in through
Mm-hmm.
the water and trying to enter the zone. That is a very cheeky move. And then we have
Oh, ho,
team
ho, ho.
Acidic in the northwestern side of the map, and then we have
Let's have.
Omega moving
Mm-hmm.
into the zone.
And let's have a look at the fight of Team 21 Unity, guys. We
And
can
this is a
see
very good
already two
opportunity.
members from Unity, and Unity is. We can see one member is knocked down, and the last member is
I think Unity
standing.
Bijay he should
Mm-hmm.
try and nade into that sniper tower. If he
Yes.
doesn't nade, then it will be game over for those teams. But then,
Mm-hmm.
will I think Unity Bijay is going to be
And
spotted,
and
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 there is
and
a
and and
nade
and
coming
and,
in.
and. Oh,
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 insane! Just misses,
oh, and
and
Unity BJ is finished by Team Acid.
that was a
What a
third
third
party
party,
kill.
guys! What a third party.
And if you look at the game right now, we have ALX still in the game. We have KOFS. We have Team Acidic. We have
Oh,
Team Omega. We have Team LGT. We have
let's
Team
have a
SES.
look at
We
Team OK Omega, guys. What are they
Omega
doing?
has
And
knocked
on the other
down.
hand, we can see Team LGT taking fight with, I believe, is it Sunday Esports?
No, it
Yeah,
is with
Sunday
Sunday Esports and
Esports.
ROG.
Yes.
And we have one member from ALG rocked on by
Not
Zion Extreme. One
yes.
member. They
Oh
are
my
also
goodness.
getting
And
in the game.
LGT is finished, guys, by Sunday Esports. Wow.
And we have Omega, we have
Mm-hmm.
ROG, and we have one more team in the Sunday Esports and ROG are very close by. They have to cross the
Mm-hmm.
river to get to the safe zone,
We
and
can
right
see
now,
yes.
and crossing the river is
Oh,
going to be a very
and
hard job
Sunday
for them.
Esports, one of the members is down again, and we only have Flash left, guys.
And Flash is
But
inside the
he was
water. If he
also
gets
getting hit. He was also getting hit.
and
Oh, oh,
Flash
oh,
is knocked
see.
down inside
Oh,
the
oh,
water,
oh,
and
oh.
Flash
Oh,
will
and
get
Flash
killed.
is wiped out, guys. We only
And if
have
we look at the
six
teams,
members left.
we have six teams
Six
left,
teams
and we
left,
have
guys.
20 members alive, and we have
Mm-hmm.
KOFS kind of closing in on Zion Extreme, and we also have ALX who's also getting,
Oh, and on the
and
other
there
hand,
is
Spy knocks down AL.
and Team
Oh
Zion
my goodness.
Extreme for you ladies and gentlemen is finishing off Team
Mm-hmm.
ALX, and they are also looking out for Team KOFS coming towards them. They have all four members are alive. This is
Mm-hmm.
going to be very intense gameplay from the side of Zion Extreme. Also, we have one member Acidic Tanveer who is on the top of a hill over at the top mountain in Sandhawk, and the zone is totally advantageous to Team Acidic.
Oh, and let's have a look at Team ROG, guys.
ROG is
ROG.
taking knocks at Team
ROG
Omega. Only one
knocks
member
on,
is left in Team
yes,
Omega right now.
left.
Can a revive can be
Can be
possible at this
possible,
moment?
guys. They already went for a revive. We can
And the
see
revive
Omega
has been
doing fine so far, but if they can, oh yeah,
I think
if
one
they
member
can
of
revive
Omega
the third
Toss
member.
Creek. I think the third member will die to the zone
No,
or acidic.
yes.
Acidic steals the kill, and we have
Kill,
KOFS
guys.
versus Zion Extreme going on. We have two members of KOFS knocked down by Zion Extreme, and one member in Zion Extreme is also knocked down. Can this be
And
a
we can
fight
also
for?
see ROG taking fight with Omega, guys. ROG with Omega.
And
And
that
ROG gets knocked down, guys. Oh, sorry. Omega gets knocked down, guys. And Omega is wiped out.
and at the same time this is a very good plan from Rick Zion of Zion
Mm-hmm.
Extreme. KOFS trying, and KOFS boys finishes off two members, and KOFS finishing the third member.
Whoa!
There is only one member standing, and there is Rick Zion. Can he do wonders? This
On
is
the
going
other
to be
hand,
a
team
1v1
ROG
situation.
loses its one member, guys.
I think it would be better for Rick to use his
Still.
grenades and smokes to his advantage right now. He has an MK14 and an M416,
Mm-hmm.
which is one of my favorite combinations in the game.
Mm-hmm.
And but what the thing is, can he use these guns to his advantage right over here? Because all the other members of Zion Extreme were caught off
Mm-hmm.
guard. It's going to be quite hard for them, because if they are moving out, then there is another team on top of the hill.
We can see Team Acid knocking down ROG kill, guys. Let's have a look at Team Acid. They
And
are
there's
on
a
a
member
higher
on top of
ground.
the hill. I think
Mm-hmm.
Zion Rick knows
Oh,
that there
ho,
is a
ho,
member
ho.
on top of the hill. ROG on
Mm-hmm.
one side of the map. We have a KOFS on the bottom side of the map. Can KOFS is taking a fight with the other team, and Rick taking full advantage of it and getting a kill in his name. There are no more teams left over there, but Rick moving into the zone
For now, we
slowly
have only
but
three
steadily.
teams now. Uh,
We only have
Play
three
Zone.
teams
Oh my
left.
goodness.
We have three teams left. 7 members
Guys,
alive
look at
in
this.
this game.
Look at
We
this.
have.
Look at this. Team Acid. Team Acid is just right at the top of the hill. But I don't think there is a way down there.
Oh, they will be trapped if
Oh
the
my
zone is
goodness.
going to kill them, most probably, because the fall damage is also going to take them
Yes.
if they are not in the exact position. And we have.
I think they are
We
going to stand here and try to take the kills.
But right now, if the zone begins to move in, there are two teams at a very bad disadvantage. One
Mm-hmm.
of them is Zion Extreme, another one is Team Acidic. But Team Acidic is on top of the hill.
Right.
They will have to jump down to get the
Yes.
kill. But
And
that
they
is
will
also not possible
eventually.
at this moment right now.
Yes. Oh, and ROG one. Oh, let's have a look at Team Acid. Oh my goodness, and Acid is knocked down by.
And there is another member knocked down by Zeon
Oh,
Extreme. There is only one more member
oh my
standing
goodness.
in Zion. And Rick Zion is getting shots from
Look
Team
at.
ROG. A nade at this moment will do wonders for them. Can he do the nade right now,
Oh
or
my
will the
goodness.
zone get the team acidic?
I think.
Now he only has one option, that is to rush
Oh
forward
my goodness.
into the zone right now.
And
On
he
the
is
cover.
still
Yes, and
battling, guys. Oh my goodness.
Rick
My
Zion gets
goodness.
taken down by Team
And
ROG,
Team
and look, we
Acid.
have Team
Team
Acidic doing a
Acid.
heal battle.
Heal battle, guys.
But
Oh
heal
my
battle is
goodness.
not going to work right now because
Yes,
his
it's a
boost is
2v1.
below. His boost is below
Yes.
60%, and if your boost is below 60%, heal battles are not going to work. Much wonders for you, because it is going to be very hard. You have to be popping first aids back to back to back. And ROG searching for the last member,
It's
and
I don't think so that he can
there are nades
survive
coming in.
right
Will this
now.
nade do any
There is
damage to
no
him?
way, no way, no way.
And
Oh my goodness! Oh my
oh, that was.
goodness!
If
What
that
a
fight was
shot by Team
inside,
Acidic, even though he had to secure the second position, but what a gameplay by Team Acidic, guys.
and at the
And
same time,
ROG takes the first place, the chicken dinner. Can you guys believe it? This is insane. ROG, what a superb gameplay by these
I
two
think
teams.
Team ROG was one of
Mm-hmm.
the teams who were very aggressive in the first game, but they couldn't win the
Yes.
one. They were, and they ended up at fifth position. And right now,
Mm-hmm.
if you look at them, they are on top of the table with 13 kills.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that is a very good strategy
Very
and
good.
gameplay from
Right,
their side,
guys.
even though they lost a few members in a fight, but
Mm-hmm.
they did exactly very good. Last time, MJ was killed with 0 kills. Right now, MJ has 7 kills to his name.
Yes.
And if you look at team
Mm-hmm.
Acidic, they were trapped on top of that hill. They should have thought
Yes.
about rotating. When you're so
Earlier,
tunnel
guys.
visioned, yeah. But the problem with them was when they were so tunnel visioned on your advantage, you don't look at your disadvantages. So first disadvantage to them was the hill was too high. You didn't have a way to get out of there. Second thing, the zone was pushing them. They should have recognized the zone is coming in. They should have prioritized the zone beforehand, and then they should have moved, which did not happen. And then after that, they had this problem of, if you are entering the zone right now from the
Mm-hmm.
top, the fall damage as long, and
Yes.
there are two members in front of them. There was Rick Zion, an extremely
Yes.
good gameplay from side of Zion Extreme.
Mm-hmm.
They could not get into the first lobby, but I think they took entire you know aggression out to get third position in this game. And
Mm-hmm.
we have so what happened was that KOFS got three players of Zion Extreme in that fight. The
Mm-hmm.
one member of KOFS had extremely good gun skills and took out like four members,
Yes.
took out three members of the squad, and Rick was the last member surviving. And KOFS then got into a fight with ROG. ROG wiped out
Mm-hmm.
KOFS, which helped Zion Extreme move forward
Took.
into the game,
Yes.
take the side advantage. And even after
Mm-hmm.
that, even after he was a bit free, Rick took 2 kills to his name. One of them was from Team Acidic. The knock came
Mm-hmm.
to Team Acidic, and the other one confirmed kill was of the KOFSK, the member. That was a
Mm-hmm.
revenge kill.
Mm-hmm.
The member who took out their team was taken out by Rick Zion.
Right, guys.
And then you have Omega at hashtag number 5 with 4 kills. Not a
Mm-hmm.
bad gameplay. He was
Yes.
really, it was unfortunate that you couldn't make it to the top, but they are on playing with the 3-man squads, and obviously 4-man squads have an advantage. Then,
Yes, for sure.
because last time when you're looking, Paper was a squad to come out in second place, and they only had 3 members. But if you look at
Mm-hmm.
Sanhok right now, all the teams on top, the 3 teams on top, even the fourth team has 4 members in their team.
Yes.
And then you have ALX at number 6 with 3 kills. Then we
Mm-hmm.
have Sunday Esports with
With
an
9 kill,
obliterating
guys.
9 kills. That is actually a very good gameplay. They took
Yes.
the full advantage of the skirmish that was happening at boot camp between
Mm-hmm.
Paper, Sunday Esports, and Faith, and then they came out as victors. Even
Mm-hmm.
one of the members from Sunday Sports was knocked by WP Kalin from Zion Extreme, but they could not capitalize on that knock. So Sunday Sports actually did a fallback. They
Mm-hmm.
retreated to the higher area, and after that they entered the corner area of the map, which is in between all the 3 islands. And there they had a fight between LGT, ROG, and at last they got third partied by ROG in that fight.
Mm-hmm.
And after that you have LGT in number 8.
Mm-hmm.
and
Yes, with 2 kills, guys.
and LGT had
And
a very good position. Actually, they were holding that area. All they had to do was keep other teams from coming into that area. But when Sunday Esports came in the game to that area, the attention of LGT totally went to Sunday Esports, and ROG kind of sneaked into that area without both of the teams knowing. And the other two teams only knew that ROG has entered that area after ROG taking out a knock, which was actually a very disastrous situation for
mm-hmm.
LGT and team SES at the same time. Then we have team next on hashtag
On
number
the
9th position. This team was taken down by KOFS, if I'm not wrong.
mm-hmm.
Then we
We
have
have
no, they were
BRTOS.
BRTOS was taken down by Team Omega, and
Mm-hmm.
the last member of Team BRTOS survived till the end, tried to survive till the end, and got some points at least. Then you have Unity in
Yes.
number 11. They took a
With
fight
one
with
kill.
KOFS and ALX, and ALX
ALS.
took two of their
Mm-hmm.
members, and KOFS took one of their members. And then after the revive happened, two members of ALX was alive, and then Spy EXE from Zion Extreme takes out two players, and that was the end for ALX and Unity. Then you have Team Wolves
Mm-hmm.
again, bad positioning, a weak strategy. That is what happened with the Wolves again, because they were a four-man squad, but still they could not use the full advantage of being four men over there.
Mm-hmm.
Then you have Grand Esports. Grand Esports are the team who has been very aggressive in the last game,
Last
but this
match,
game
right?
they actually couldn't be much aggressive because they were
Mm-hmm.
also wiped out by a Team Acid, if I'm not wrong. Team
Mm-hmm.
Acid or Team ROG, and I'm not sure which team wiped out because we were concentrating on the fight between Sunday Esports and
Mm-hmm.
Zion Extreme at that moment of time. Then you have Paper, a very
Paper.
unfortunate
Yes.
start for Paper, because they landed in boot camp. There were already four teams in boot camp, and only two teams came out alive of boot camp, and one of them was Zion Extreme, other one was Sunday
Sunday
Esports,
Sports.
and both the teams have a good positions above these teams. And
Mm-hmm.
Faith, same thing with Faith. Faith also landed in boot camp and got taken out by Paper and Sunday Sports together.
Mm-hmm.
And at last we have ACS,
ACS, guys.
and they end in the last with no kills, and I'm not sure what happened over there. Maybe it was another mishap between them, or maybe even some point was strategical disadvantages, because if you look at the gameplay that went on, acidic Tanvir, he was on top of that mountain for almost half the game.
Mm-hmm.
He got like four or five knocks,
Mm-hmm.
three or four knocks, and only one kill.
Yes,
But
he
the
could
thing is
not
that he was continuously bringing
knocking down.
out knocks for
Mm-hmm.
his team, but his
But
team could
one
not.
thing everyone should remember is knocks don't bring out the points, guys. The kill does. So you
Yeah, and
have
you
to
should
always
always watch
secure
out.
your kill.
You should always watch out for kills in
Mm-hmm.
this game, and that was one problem with Acidic. See, Acidic was very tunnel visioned, that they thought that they had a higher area advantage. They forgot to look at the zone.
Mm-hmm.
The zone totally built towards the open area. Even though one of their members went for a heal battle, I just suggested it from the beginning itself that it is not worth it. Eh, with the first aids from his teammate, he
Mm-hmm.
only had 8 first aids.
And it's when it's a 2v1 fight, I don't think like a heal battle really goes when uh like there is no one that like you are
Uh,
eventually going to die, right?
yeah, then the thing is that there is also one more possibility. When it is a 2v1 or a 1v1, there are three things you can do in a game. So, strategically speaking, you can reposition, you can
Mm-hmm.
heal, or
Mm-hmm.
you can peek again. This happens when there are, let's just say that this was a 2v1, and one member from Team Acidic actually managed to knock out one member of Team ROG,
Yes.
and both the
But
members have damage on themselves, like both of them are on 50 HP.
mm-hmm.
So right now, what the both members can do is think inside their head, what of these three options can I take? One is reposition, other one is
Mm-hmm.
heal, and other one is peak
Mm-hmm.
again.
Mm-hmm.
So if you are
I
peeking
totally
again,
agree with you.
so if you are repositioning and the enemy is peeking again, you will die because you are moving through the open. But if you are healing, a
Mm-hmm.
person who is repositioning can kill you. because you're healing, you cannot do anything back, and the other person is in a better position. And then if you're healing, you can kill a person who is speaking again, because that person is a 50 HP, and right now you are at your 100 HP because you have already healed.
Mm-hmm.
So this is actually a
Totally.
game. It is like a total game of rock paper scissors, because
Yes.
you don't know what your enemy will do. You are just thinking, you're calculating, and you're just taking the risk of whatever is going to come against you. And the people who don't want to take the risk are the people who actually go for heal battles, because they think that that is more advantageous. But because it's a 2v1, even if one member of the other team decides to go for a heal battle, and the other member goes to search on for the player who is actually trying to go for the heal battle, then that will be very disadvantageous for the team who is heal battling from the beginning. And it was a very good gameplay, and we don't know which team is going to qualify
Yes,
from
for sure.
this rosters, because first both of the teams have been very aggressive. I think
Mm-hmm.
ROG is actually very good, because in the first game they had almost 13 kills, and this game
Mm-hmm.
they have
They have in
13
total
kills. They have again
13
13
kills.
kills.
Yes.
So it is like they have
So
26
they have a
kills,
huge
kind
number
of
of kills and
close
then
to
position
IOG.
points too.
If you remember, they are
Yes.
kind of close to IOG Exceed. IOG
Mm-hmm.
Exceed had 30 kills in 2 games, and ROG has 26 in 2 games.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll just see how
But
this goes
but
in the
then
next
again,
qualifiers. And
IOG has 23 kills in just one match, guys, with a chicken dinner. So
I we will have to look forward and see if any other
yes,
team can put up the
if
performance to
any other
that
team
level.
can, yes, guys, that
And
thing was insane. But
that
this
will be one of the most memorable matches
memorable
of
for
this game,
sure.
and the highlights of that game.
Mm-hmm.
I think IOG should record that. You should have recorded that gameplay. Obviously they will have
Yes.
recorded that gameplay. They should
Mm-hmm.
just have that gameplay as
Dude,
that
it's a
memory.
23 chicken dinner. Oh my
23
god.
kill chicken dinner. Oh
Kills
my
chicken
god,
dinner,
that is.
right?
And it is not in a classic match, it is in a
Mm-hmm.
competitive lobby.
Exactly. Exactly.
And that was all for today. It was a very good game from all
Good
of
gameplay
these
by
teams.
ROG. Good. Yes, guys.
And if I would pick out
Totally.
players
Mm-hmm.
from this, if I pick out players from this group, because I
Mm-hmm.
think that I should pick out players from this group who are
Mm-hmm.
shining very nicely. If I would pick out one player from ROG, it will obviously be their player
MJ.
MJ. He was a
Mm-hmm.
support in the first game, and the second game he turned the game on its head by picking up 7 kills. And from Team Acidic, it is going to be Tanveer, because not Devil. I'm sorry, Devil, but Devil has more kills. But if
Mm-hmm.
you comparatively look at Tanveer, he had more knocks. He could not
Yes.
convert them into kills, but he has done more damage than any player in the game. Then from Zion, I would go with Rick Zion, because he was a lone member
Yes.
surviving for that team. He did a
Mm-hmm.
very nice gameplay of picking up those 2 extra kills for his team, and getting those 5 kills and the third person of the game. So that was all for today. That was Group B's qualifiers. Tomorrow we'll be back with the qualifiers of Group C and D of the boys squads. And I
Yes,
am
guys.
not expecting anything less than good, aggressive, and intense gameplay from these squads over here, because they know that they have to fight hard to win this thing. How and of all the games that are going on over here, and of the games that are went on, I would
Mm-hmm.
say that they are pretty good. Teams are pretty good. Teams are getting knocks and kills, and they are also playing very aggressively, as it's a competitive lobby. I guess
Mm-hmm.
we'll see more tomorrow.
Yes, guys. So till then, stay tuned. This is Zareen signing off for today with my friend Adit. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and like and share. And
And
also
also,
check out our personal links that is linked below this video, below this stream.
and at the same time, also subscribe to the channel and turn on the notifications, because We have a lot more interesting qualifiers of this tournament to be coming up, and then we will have our actual boys versus
Hey.
girls semi-finals and finals.
Yes, guys.
So we are on the lookout for it and hope that the boys and the girls perform really well in this game by this time. And here we are waving goodbye, and we'll see you tomorrow at the same time. Till then, take care.
Yes, guys. Have a good night. Bye bye.